Racist.
I'm about to say a gamer word.
The saucy looking party chat.
Anyways, I clicked go live.
Was that before or after the thing I said? I don't want that.
It was after. I don't know, but it was before the thing I said. Gamer word. Oh my god, dude! Could you imagine if there was like a trickle down to some like shitty suburban moms that like hear people on there saying like I'm gonna say gamer words, and then they associate gamers with you know, hate.
How far could you
I'm sure
height
someone's
in
like
real in real understandable measurement?
Who?
What? Huh?
Who's what?
Alblin?
Listen, no one measures their height in cum, okay?
What?
We measure
what?
our height in feet and inches.
Listen, I don't know about you, but I prefer cum over feet. Like, what the fuck?
Damn, making a declaration over here. My man's into bukkake. What the fuck?
What the? This is how stream starts. This is absolutely how stream starts.
Yes,
Anyway,
absolutely.
welcome to stream.
Wow, yeah. Oh
Welcome to
God.
today's session.
I think you're all for.
Oh, I saw it green up.
I see it light up. I just
Hello?
don't.
There it
Oh my god.
Hi.
I suddenly couldn't.
Hi.
I am in Foundry.
Hello.
He's gotta try
Whoa,
not
I
to
gotta
wake
be
up
whispering.
Burn.
Are you gonna be whispering the entire time? Because then I'll turn you up real quick.
Maybe.
At least
something around this volume.
Don't worry, I'll call Burn. I'll make sure he wakes up and
at
he
least
yells at
until
me,
Burn
not
wakes
you.
up, then you can be loud.
Yeah, that's gonna be a while.
Oh my god. This is just part of getting in character. He's gonna have a very soft, soothing voice. He'd start his ASMR channel, you know.
Look, I just woke up and it's like 5 a.m., so I'm allowed to be a little bit morning voiced.
Fuck you. I'm up at 5 a.m. too. Do you hear me being a little bitch?
You should be.
I'll wake a motherfucker up. I don't give a shit.
It's healthier.
No.
You expect me to be healthy.
Expect me to.
What's next? Drink water? Fuck that.
I've got my tactical water on the side here. The bottle literally says refresh on it. Where is the social media app formerly known as Twitter?
All first character has a really nice weight.
Nice. Wait a minute, hang on. Sounds chauvinistic.
What?
To say
you said
someone's
shogunistic, like shogun. What? That's what I heard.
Oh no!
And
Am I about to be really embarrassed? Oh, please say psych. Please tell me the word is chauvinistic.
Chauvinistic is not a word. Chauvinistic.
You're gonna shove a nice stick up someone's ass?
No, it's not even with an O. It's with AU, I believe.
It's a CHAUV.
Chauvinistic.
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 Displaying excessive or prejudiced support for one's own causes or group, in particular showing male prejudice against women.
Ah, wait. That's interesting. I didn't know the main definition is basically just a synonym for supremacist. Anyways.
Anyway.
What is happening? I forgot the music again because I'm fucking good at GMing.
Can we stop going on tangents?
No.
We are the tangent. Look, the tangent is all four characters showing
tangent.
up. Tangent. You're a tangent.
So what does it mean then if I go on a tangent?
Oh my god, I'm gonna go. Nope, that's not his room. Where the fuck do you live? There's Chia's room. He's over there. I'll put his token there.
Man, I've gone on a tangent before. I've never had a tangent go on me before.
What the fuck does that mean? He's into tangents, clearly.
We sure are saying words today.
We say a lot of words around here. Some of them are coherent.
Some.
There. Want music. Ooh, feel good music, you know. Appropriate. I'm at school, but I'm not contracting clinical depression music. I know. Quite
That
the
doesn't
feat.
exist. It's impossible.
Impossible.
I think I'm gonna have the good old fucking thing. That's a good one. There we go.
Would
Oh,
Jula
it
do
needs-
be good?
Agila.
Ah.
Drop that all the way down to 20%. Some peaceful background music. Alright. Oh, 15. Oh! Anyways.
Random note.
What? What?
Last week when I opened your stream, even in mod view, I got an ad.
God, fucking dude, mods, they're forced to watch
I need to
advertisements.
see what's going on. What
You're
do you
there
mean
to
I get
farm ads for me.
Are you subbed?
Is there a way to?
He's not sub.
Uh,
Yeah, well, there's a way.
lower the. Is there a way to lower the sound of the background music on our own?
Well,
Yes.
have you used Foundry before?
Playlists tab on the top
Yep.
right.
Playlist tab, and then move the volume of playlist down if you want.
Top right. I don't know what you're talking about.
When you're in
The little
the
The
music
music
note
note
in the
at the
top right.
Right.
the little music node,
Oh,
just
it's
the
in
little
Foundry.
tabs.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yes. Yes, quite. Where else would it be?
Bro, no, Copter, you know what good background music is that's totally not copyrighted? The Hawkwards. Hawkwards music.
Yes. I gotta make sure I use the recorder version, you know?
Yes. Music box version.
We have at least 2 people here who can play musical instruments in character. You can do it.
Yeah. Remember that time PewDiePie sung Despacito and he got copyright struck?
Damn.
Anyways, we got a new boy, a new lad. Ooh, at the top there. Who are they? They're all 4. What did you name your character? Oh,
Right,
no.
yes, hold. I'll change that. Let's see.
Alright, while he gets completely covered by me talking about this, last time on Pathfinder Z, wow, we introduced the Campagni with Strength of Thousands. Megambia. It's like a magical university in the heart of fantasy Africa that has stood the test of time for 6,000 plus years. Wow. Where we met our heroes that are going to be students at this academy and their merry band of weirdos. But now we introduce another player of the campaign, my buddy All4, who we've never seen on the channel before, except for maybe like sometime fucking yucking it up with the Discord, talking shit. But, hello. Now, what is your character's name as I go grab Teacher Ought to like appear to be like, oh yeah, in character, he's like, oh, you're late here, let me show you where the place is.
We had a late comer.
Wow, he's late to his first day of school. What a dork.
I mean, hey, my first day of college, I missed the entire day.
Good job.
I slept through it.
You slept through it. College? Who needs that? Alright.
College is a scam anyway.
Oh,
Fuck
I
the
figured you
system.
would just drag me where my token is supposed to be. Well, we can do it over here as well.
Yeah, so yeah, this is like the front of the
Why
dormitory.
is
Like the
Dave
map
just
we're on
alone in
here
the
is the
hallway?
dormitory. So the
Keep
setup
wandering.
here for you is you have come late and you have met up with Professor Ott here. And he's like, oh, I'll show you where the dormitory is. We can do introductions there, and you can meet your fellow new students.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. My apologies for being a bit late. Planar travel was quite the slow experience today. But I'm happy to be here.
It is no problem. You made it to your first day. That's what's important, and I think you'll be able to catch the rest of your fellow students the first day and do introductions here. As he steps forward and kind of like calls down the hallway. Hello, students. I'd like you to come here and meet another one of your Fellow new students.
I want to take a nap still.
In character, it's been like 10 minutes since you walked away from, like, Aunt.
I know, but she decided to take a few minute nap.
Jetty,
That
don't
was
tell me
quick.
about- Jetty, don't tell me about taking naps. That sounds way too good.
That's
Coward. Weaklings.
weak. Get coffee. Like a real adult. Do low-grade
You have to
drugs.
understand, that she either flew or walked here.
Suffer like I do.
Little buddy.
Oh, hello, hello. Welcome to the Macambia.
Knock knock.
Pleasant to meet you.
Hello, my name is Malimbi. It's a pleasure.
I'm Yadin.
Alright, so we're just waiting for the others. Let's see.
I guess it's
I'll go get
fine
him.
that I suppose it's fine that I was a bit late since the students are
Oh, don't worry,
the other
you're
students
not.
are also a bit non-punctual.
No, you're not actually that late. You're just. We only got here about 10 minutes ago.
Rubs her eyes.
Well,
Or like rubs under her mask a little bit and then pulls it back flat.
God,
Ah.
especially your heart.
I do believe proper introductions are in
Hi.
States.
Hi, Firefly. Waves.
It's pleasant
hide.
to meet you.
Immediately realizing new person.
Well,
Hi.
I was about to say you got over your shyness pretty quick, but never mind.
Oh, well, we'll work on the shyness together.
I don't know this person. Hides.
Well, I mean, you don't really know me either. We've only met each other like 10 minutes ago.
But you talk like an older brother figure. Sorry.
I suppose 10 minutes is more than enough to get used to someone.
Fair enough.
I mean, you've literally been pretty nice to me so far.
And I intend to be. There's no reason to not be nice to people.
Do not worry, Firefly. If you would be willing to let me help you, we can work on your shyness together.
Hmm.
That is part of the reason I came to the Magambia. Well, not your shyness specifically, but I'll
I was
explain
about to
when
say.
everyone is here.
Don't try to force me into crowds.
It didn't work out very well last time. It almost happened.
Yeah. I'm a little flighty. Spreads her wings a little bit from underneath
Quite
her cloak.
literally, yes.
That was supposed to be the joke.
Funny jokester.
She tries to be a jokester, but is shy as fuck.
God, that just made me pop into my head the weird fucking story about like Mr. Pokemon himself.
Well, I'm proud you managed to introduce yourself. Now, as for the others,
Yes, I see two of them more have managed to find their way here.
yes. Do you want to do your introductions yourself, or
Are you the only ones? I figured that it would be best to just get to do my introductions when everyone was here.
Well, I'm also
I
talking to
think we're
them.
missing.
We're
I
still
think
missing
we're missing one.
one of our group, and I'm not sure about the students that were already here. I haven't gotten to look
Jet like
around
takes
myself
tiny
yet.
fox creature from Zenzen. Tiny fluffy fox
A
creature.
couple.
Just gently
Awkward.
hugs it. Pet, pet, pet.
You're approached by a human woman who says, "Hello, my name is Essie. It's good to meet you. And then also followed up because his room is literally right there, and he has the door open. He's like, "Oh my god, they're loud and annoying." Fucking wanders out a cat folk, and he's like, "Chissa."
Sorry for being loud.
Yeah,
It's good to meet the both of you as well.
Is anyone going to
No.
grab Aru, or is she just gonna go off on her own adventure over there and not
I
show up?
already tried. Dame tried, and Aru didn't come.
Damn.
We're just missing one.
Unfortunate.
My
Oh,
little friend tried. She's still like I guess probably finding her room.
I
possibly.
could
Yeah.
go try.
Hmm.
Anyways, hi, hello, I'm Zen Zen. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hmm. Frickin' hell.
Hmm.
I am trying my best
Are
to
you,
move my character
is you
token.
good there, Jenny?
I'll be fine.
I have to like manage my little fox being carried around by Jenny whenever she moves while being over here in character.
This is drag her along with. Can I make it so like anyone can control the familiar? Do you want to do that?
Probably.
And then I could just highlight
Yeah.
both and
I think the only person probably going to be like carrying it around themselves is probably going to be Firefly. Because Jetty can't help herself with these cute small animals.
I
Alright.
can't.
Hey, as long as no one abuses the power, we'll make everyone owners of Dame.
I'm not
Dame,
gonna. I'm not gonna abuse it.
Puffball.
I'm not gonna abuse it.
Puffball
So
fox.
now everyone should be able to drag little Puffball
There
with
you
them.
go. There you go. That just makes the entire thing easier. It's me just being able to do that.
Yep.
Just
And,
have
Yep.
I forgot that I don't know where her room is.
She doesn't think she picked one yet. Oh,
Dom is gonna
let me
like
try
tap on
this.
Firefly and like point in a direction.
How do
which is
do? Are you
just
there?
that way.
How do do?
I feel
Let's see if we
bad.
can find her.
They're about to commit serial socializing.
How do do?
Yes.
We have
Are you not coming
someone
to say
new.
hi?
Say hi to who?
There's someone new that
There's a new student that just arrived.
yeah. That
I
what he
thought
said.
we were the new students.
Yes,
There was
but
a
apparently we have a
newer
newcomer.
new student.
She's gonna dust herself off.
Back
Dusty.
up. Would you like me to help you with that?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask.
All right. Well, we found her. I don't think she hurt you earlier, teacher. What?
Gonna just walk between Zeta's legs.
Yeah.
I
So-
love. I might play a tiny character next campaign if there's a next one.
Tiny. I just
So-
have to kill Firefly.
No,
Next
I don't want to kill Firefly.
So next to Teacher Alt, you see a person dressed in exquisitely fine clothes that almost don't seem of quite this world, and they would say, "Hello, everyone. I am Yadin. It is a pleasure to meet you all." And she would look down at the puppet in front of her, who is clearly standing close, and would say, "Hello."
Zen would note that Firefly seems a little calmer with her foxy friend about.
I've come here at behest of Teacher Odd's a sponsor. I am a therapist, but I have joined the Magambian Academy in order to study my magical talents for more, in order to work on a theorem to apply those to my therapy work.
Hold on. Hold on. Stay here. Stay here. It is okay. What are you worried about? It's okay.
Magic and mind stuff. It makes me nervous. I'm sorry.
Oh, Firefly, do not worry.
What doesn't make me nervous?
I would not use any of my magic on anyone who does not feel comfortable with it. It is to help, not hurt. I want to use my talents to help, not harm.
I'm cautious about a lot of things. That's where half of my shyness comes from, and that's all you need to know.
Well,
Almost drops Tiny Fox grab before it hits ground.
well, let me
Careful with that.
suppose that for a brief moment with my magic, I make you feel less nervous and even confident, so that you can get used to that feeling. That's the theorem I'm working on. That through the powers of enchantment and sometimes illusion, you can help people gain emotional experience they would otherwise not get through regular therapy work.
I
So
feel like I'm being comforted by the tiny creature on my head.
But it sounds like a very noble line of work.
well,
However,
It does.
I suppose Firefly has made clear her reservations.
of course,
Sorry.
but again, I would never. It is okay, Firefly. Again, I would never use my magic on a patient who has not uh, consented to it being used that way on them. So you do not need to worry. Nothing will be cast on you without you telling me.
Gently gives back the tiny fox.
But she
But
does bring up the point I wanted to continue making. See, I have a bit of a natural talent with these two spell schools, and as unfortunately Fireflies pointed out, they have some negative connotations. Some people have used these spell schools in quite malevolent ways throughout all of history, and I believe that it has given them the implication of being bad by nature, and I believe that they can be used for, well, sure, harm, also for help.
I think that can go with a lot of different types of magic, though.
Well, I mean, every type of magic has been used for good and evil, but people have more reservations around enchantment on the type of, well, acts that can be committed to it.
Hmm.
People generally feel less bad about just shocking someone with electricity than they do with luring them into a false sense of security and then taking advantage of them.
True.
that reminds me of that time I met a Telesina Room Mage of the Enchantment School. Pleasant lady. Nothing to worry. It is indeed something with interesting connotations, but it very much depends on the person. So I'm sure everything will be fine just as long as we get to know each other more over time.
I certainly agree.
Well then, instead of just standing around, shall we all do a tour? Look around?
Don't we still have a room open in our part of the dorms
No,
that
not
they
sure.
can use?
I don't know about how many rooms there are left. Uh, I don't know who has picked and who hasn't picked a room yet.
I picked the room, and I think you picked the room in front of me. Zenzen, I think, picked the room behind me. Why does this feel like I'm getting surrounded now? Shakes her head. Nope.
She's surrounded.
The rooms are where the rooms are.
Exactly. I can't control that. Anyway, I do think we should inform them on our ability sets in case, it comes into, eh, yeah.
That's not
Oh,
actually a
right. That
bad
reminds
idea,
me. We
to
were
be honest.
attacked.
By
Oh, yes.
socks.
True.
Yeah, like little frogs made of socks.
Is that
Socks
normal
frogs.
around here? Just say it. Is that normal around here?
Frogs?
Some sort of
You
living claw.
attacked very dirty socks. Hmm.
Oh, I suppose that's
You're a
such...
therapist, right? These guys are crazy.
No! I have cuts to prove it! Or I had cuts to prove it.
I mean, you could
Ah!
literally just go grab their bodies from the washroom.
Just
Professor
Oh.
Ott will like speak up on it because one of the bodies was the hand wraps of mighty blows that I think you put on Zeta. He'll be like, from the sound of it, students, it's not a uncommon occurrence. There's a thing called a spell skyne. It's a very minor sort of construct, but with all the ambient magic around the Magambia, there have been a few times where towels and socks, they just happen to be washed over with magic again and again and again. They take on that life as a minor construct.
I was about to say they were cute and then they attacked me.
Well,
Keep that in mind, I suppose.
if you ever see more, it's alright. You can dispel them in whatever ways you mean necessary. If they get particularly nasty, well, I'm sure some torn undergarments are water under the bridge compared to, well, being choked or cut by random articles of clothing.
We kind of tore them up a little bit.
I sure hope my carpet does not come alive.
It's
I
quite
hope
alright,
not.
but if you ever tear up someone's favorite socks, at least do them the favor in getting them a new pair.
I hope not, because I like the rug in my room.
My luggage will... I'll pull my luggage into the building later, but for now let's see what if I can find a room for myself.
This.
Oh, also, I'd like to ask if any of you are arachnophobes.
I've been attacked by
No.
spiders in the past.
I promise this spider won't attack. In
If
fact,
it's my
you
only
can...
stipulation is that if it ever attacks me, I will do my best to defend myself, but I will not try to outright kill it. It's my promise to you.
Well, I suppose I'll take that in kindness, but I promise this spider will never attack you. As so far you've seen it as just a somewhat regular looking person, as they suddenly shapeshift into a purple spider. A fluffy purple spider.
Oh.
Transform.
Now,
I mean,
unfortunately, I can't really change the art of my token very quickly, but
inches
I
her
did.
way, inches her way
I could
closer.
I
Oh, it's
could
in party
set up
chat.
a thing for that.
Yeah, that might be for the future good, but I dropped the token art in party chat for now.
Yeah. For the sake of it, I'm just going to like spawn an
Hmm.
actor with just the
Well,
art.
I don't run into.
Oh!
I haven't run into one of your kind in a while.
They'll turn back into a people again. It's just, well, that is
Immediate runs back behind.
well, that is interesting to hear. I have never met one of my people before. It's gonna be quite. I heard that Mongi does have people similar to me.
You would know.
Hmm.
Firefly got closer when you were cute and then ran away when you transformed back.
I'll.
I mean, they're not cute now. Damn.
Sorry, I am not quite skilled at speaking in my spider form. It is comfortable for moving around, though.
There we go. Token. There you go. What it looks like on the map. Boom.
Look at that. It's
What?
baby.
Booter mode,
Can-
baby.
Oh god, it's one of those spiders.
Can't you
I
make
love-
this a NPC thing or like a player thing?
Yeah.
just give
Like
me
I can
control
set it
over it.
up so when he like does change shape, it like he'll literally have the action, and then in there you can put on a buff that literally changes his token art with like sequencer and all that other stuff I have. But I don't know how to set that up right at this very moment, so you know.
Yeah.
Use your imagination as he probably turns back into not a spooter.
Well, I'll turn into a spooter to move around the building, but to talk, I do need to, as far as I know, be in a people
No,
mode.
a naughty can talk without being in humanoid mode.
Okay, then
How would you
Fair
like me to how do you want to roll this? Do you want to have both tokens out, or
let's for now just have both tokens out, I guess.
all right? Let me configure the ownership so you
Boob.
ownership all four. There you go.
Well, for now, get acquainted with the space, and I do believe, Miss Essie, if the offer to show us to the dining hall and everything is still on the table, we'll take you up on that in a minute.
Yeah, Essie will pipe up like, yes, of course. Let's let Eden get his luggage into his chosen room, and then we'll be off. And I will be excited to tell you, we do have another Anati in this dorm. Her name is. I'm calculating. Fuck was this random fantasy name? Zineway. She's a mother of two, so she has her rambunctious toddlers. Sometimes will be coming through this doorway.
Ah, well, that will be interesting to learn.
Anyway,
As she'll begin to skitter.
Over here.
I can't actually move.
You haven't given
throughout
him
the game pause?
access.
now
I
you
made
No.
him
have the game
owner.
paused.
There we go. Yeah,
Oh, okay, now I
good.
can move.
Okay, there you go.
Very well. Teacher,
Flag thing.
let us not keep you any longer. I'm sure you have many things to attend.
I think
Alright.
you have I know my room's right here, she says, pointing over here. This room's taken. I think this room's taken, and the room back behind my room is taken, down the little thin hallway. I don't know about this. I don't know if that room's taken, or the one across from that one.
This room?
That room's taken.
Okay.
This one's mine. That's the bathroom.
Oh, are you knocking on a door?
Alright.
Which one?
So Aruru, let me handle Aruru.
Aruru is trying to find an empty room.
Alright,
The room she was eyeing has been poached.
poached.
That room
Alright.
is locked.
So you'll hear like a little bit of like kind of like a doggy kind of yelp with you the when you knock on the door, and then
You found
someone will go. Oh, one second. Hello?
you found the best
hello.
NPC.
Hi.
She's
I'm
going
Anchor
to
Root.
curtsy.
Oh,
She's
my
going to say,
apologies.
"It is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Aruru. I apologize for disturbing you. I was looking for an empty room." Trying to
Sorry. Yeah, this is my room.
I think
It's nice to meet you. I'm Anchor Root.
think these rooms might be taken by the older
I
members
think
of the dorm.
I think the room. I hope the room in complete ruins is taken, or if it's free, I'm not taking it.
you seem quite distressed. Are you okay?
Oh,
Oh, hello.
it's fine. You just surprised me. I've never met you before, and I wasn't expecting anyone to knock. And oh, hello, more people.
Hello. As one spider leg will go up and wave.
The itty brigade. No, this is not itty bitty. Fucking Eden is larger than you. They are medium sized and still a spider.
Yadin is quite of a large size spider variety. They're like people sized.
Yep.
Like they look like they could
Yeet.
eat anchor root level of size.
Then walk away or run away.
Oh my god, there are two
Sorry,
shy
it's
ones.
our first day here.
Hi, yeah. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to the Magambia.
Too many people. Too many people. Too many people. Too many people. Too many people.
We'll
Too
work on
many
that.
people.
We're good. It's fine.
She bolts. She's already gone. She's gone.
Apologies
Wait.
for disturbing you. We're both looking for rooms, I suppose.
It's quite all right. The vacant rooms are on the east side of the dormitory. Yeah, you should find some more there. I hope.
Thank you very much. She's
Uh,
going
it-
to
Thank you.
You're
she's
welcome.
going to do a little bow.
Skitter, 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 skitter.
Come on, Dame.
Skitter. Oh yeah, you can actually control Dame if you. Spider
Dame is
skitters.
just making little fox noises.
Let's see, so... This room is taken. This room is taken.
If you desire a room, you may take this one. I can just find another.
In Jiskin, Yadin will reply and say, "Oh, thank you, but that is not necessary. I'm not here to take people's rooms, so I'll just see if I can find my own."
Very well.
I think I have found a free room. I will be taking this one.
Good for you.
Aruru,
Which
you
one
see
did
out
you
the
find?
window. There's a little pond behind the dormitory, and in that pond, you see little froggies.
Oh, you're taking this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about last week.
A
Which
frog
one?
pond.
Like at which one is still free because I don't know which one is what.
I think this
Take
one
this
that I'm
one.
pinging because the vision has not been taken ever yet. So.
Now I have vision in there.
Oh wow.
Well, I
Yeah.
suppose I'll take this one then.
Aurora's room is nice and secluded from the doors of everybody else. You gotta walk
Yeah.
down the creepy hall of shame.
It's the creepy hall, right behind the toilets. Moonlighting the window out to the frog pond.
Yep. Perfect.
Exactly. She got the witch hat to match.
Malimbi will try not to party too hard and make noise.
It has been claimed. Is marked as territory.
Their territory.
Spider territory has been marked.
And so Yadin will go back to like people mode.
People. We'll streamline this process next time. I promise. I
It's
think I'll have to
fine.
wait for it to animate over there.
New text.
Oh, oh my god, it's in green. That. Bam.
What's in green?
Aruru's label in there.
Yadin would walk up to the automaton and say, "Apologies, I don't think I got your name just now." Or the introduction.
My model designation is CR or N Z0R. Designation Zeta. You may call me whatever you desire.
How'd you color it?
Would Zeta be okay?
Zeta would be fine.
You gotta click on it.
The apologies, but are you you're an automaton clearly, but are you what era are you from? What or is that
According to my presets, it seems to have dated back 6,000 years.
are you from the Jiskan Empyrean era?
It would seem so. My memory was wiped after I went into stasis.
Oh wow, that is amazing. I before I came to the
Oh,
Magumpia, I studied about Jiska for credits to get in, so I know a bit of Jiskan.
That would be interesting to learn, as I will be enrolling in this academy to relearn everything.
Well, if you ever need some help with homework on or someone to practice speaking Jiska on, I can be of service.
I will take note of it. Thank you for the offer.
You're welcome.
Ooh, I got the burps.
How do I rotate?
Then maybe rotate your token.
Shift scroll.
Or control scroll for very
Or
fine
control
movements.
scroll.
Same as tokens. Oh wow, you're putting in the wall. Fancy. Got your sign.
Yeah, it's my sign.
Sign.
Why can I not change the fucking
What?
line of my...
It should be like the option, like
the line of my text?
it should literally be the line, right? Because the fill is the inside
Yeah, no,
square and
when
lines.
I change the line, it just changes like the literal outlining of the box itself.
Yeah. Oh wait, are you
Yep.
talking about the text or like the fill?
The text lines. So like the white around the purple right now.
Oh, the stroke, the outline of I don't know, maybe it's fill.
The fill doesn't
Maybe
seem
it's
to do anything. Fill was, I think, just the box,
oh,
right?
because its fill is nothing. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to do that, to be honest. There's at
Auto
least not
doesn't
like
have
a way
white
by
around her
default that I can
text.
tell immediately. I mean, white's probably the best color because it's the best contrast with purple. But yeah,
Is it
no idea.
Anyway.
Anyways. Ugh, are y'all adequately settled into your in-character dormitory rooms? Are we ready to move forward with the tour with Essie? The dining hall and the student resource center, whatever it's called, student supply store? Yeah, that's...
Yeah. Oh, didn't mean to do that one.
Alright. Grab my PDF and...
Yeah, no,
take a
Melody has just been quietly sitting in the main hall, doing some reading.
quick look-see at how... Everyone is ready. Please drag your tokens, gather your party before venturing forth to the main hall here. I will grab a drink real quick.
I'm actually buying my inventory because I haven't actually added it to my sheet yet.
God damn it. Sashi, you've had 2 weeks.
No, I have not. I have it in my path builder. I just haven't put it on my sheet. Because I wasn't in here.
By the way, I don't think I got your name. She's waves at Aruru.
I. My name is Aruru.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
She nods. How long could it possibly take for everyone to set up their things?
Well, it took everyone quite a while to gather when Teacher Alt called them to meet me, so I suppose it will take at least
I'm
that
just
long
taking the
once more.
moment. Yeah, just take the moment to do something useful or enjoyable. I'm reading up on some magical theory, for example.
Well, I might be able to. I might be able to do something that will call them quicker, as I will cast the cantrip.
Loud noises usually do the trick.
Musical accompaniment, as just
Ah.
theme music will begin to play.
No.
Copyright. Anyway.
Yeah, copyright. I mean that, like, if you're just doing it yourself, should that really? I mean, I guess it's best not to test in a house of mouse.
Where is everyone? Starts playing elevator music.
I'm at the front door.
Ah,
You will, and now you're hearing music.
Your GM has loaded. I am back. Yes.
I'm casting musical accompaniments to create music that should call everyone, like let them know, like, hey, we're heading off.
The theme song of the party. Let's go.
The party theme song.
The A team.
We'll see what kind of theme song will deserve, A Team or Benny Hill.
Benny Hill, definitely.
It's going to be Benny Hill. I pray that one day maybe it'll be not Benny Hill.
So we are just missing Zen Zen.
Is Zen Zen coming? Are they a shut-in now?
I was doing inventory. That never actually added the stuff to much.
Yes.
The door is too small for me to fit through with my little baby on my head.
Well, then you should have gotten a bigger room.
What do you mean? You're fucking like 5'3". These doors are designed for.
No, the tokens. Like the tokens like this. Should have gotten one of the rooms with like a horizontal door. Damn it! How did she end up? How did Dame end up over that way?
Drag Dame too hard. Dame Dame. Dame Dayo.
Dame.
Okay, I won't do that.
That will be the party's theme song from now on, yeah. It's from Yakuza, so we can actually play it on stream. Let's go.
I refuse to have
on
that
my
be
screen.
played through
On my screen, Dame is glitched.
I refuse to have that played through a musical
It's simple.
accompaniment.
A party member just needs to have that
it.
as their requested funeral song, and
I'm the
they
bard.
die.
Clearly, that means I am the only one who has the right to
You think
cast
you're
the
the
spell.
only one with performance and
You hide
instruments?
behind the couch.
Yep. You think you're the only one that is musical talent?
I'm the only one who has a right.
And we are all here then.
Wow, you gatekeeping music?
Wow. What the hell, dude? What is this College of Bards kind of shit right now? Like, come on.
Damn.
Are you sure this isn't high school?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
blame Kira.
This one time in band camp.
Fucking voice filter, goddamn.
God, it's kind of a little too intense. Sometimes I have no idea what you say.
It sometimes takes me a moment to realize what you said, but then I hear it. I'm like, okay, that's what you said.
Yeah, I don't know if you're using voice mod to do it, but if you can like dial back the mix like 10%, you know, probably be perfect.
Okay, let me try.
For Firefly, Malimbi is kind of just sitting there on the couch reading a pretty thick, well-worn book.
Testing, testing.
Tested. Field tested. Alright, cool.
Waves over the couches and.
Alright.
Are you
It's
alright?
time.
Alright, looks like we're all here. Let's get going.
That's
He
alright.
claps back, and he closes the book, puts it
I
away.
hope you all have had a great time settling in, enjoying your new rooms.
It's been eventful for sure. Didn't expect the need to fight so quickly, but
Oh gosh, I am so
it
sorry.
is what it is. Oh, don't worry about it. We handled it pretty handily.
Well, that's good to hear. Glad you all handled yourself.
You ever
Now-
had a run-in with any of these spell schemes yourself?
Once or twice, yes.
Just how often does that happen?
Maybe once every months.
Zen feels
Oh.
the soft wind swirling around Firefly.
Good. Well,
She steps out from beside the couch.
well then, everyone, I'm sure Miss SC has plenty of other things to attend to, so let's not take too much of a time, shall we?
Sorry.
Not to worry. Let me show you all where the dining hall is.
Dining hall?
Alright.
Would like some
Transition. Whoa! The campus. You grab
Actually,
one.
speaking of music, our theme song
Be right back.
should be Waka Waka, but instead of this time it's Africa, this time it's Magambia.
What the? I don't know this song, so.
Samina mina,
You definitely know the song.
Waka, Samina mina sangaleva. This is Magambia.
Dude, you're unlocking a core memory right now, but I don't know what it's associated with, but it's definitely a cartoon.
Nope.
No?
It was the African World Cup.
Yep.
Huh.
for like soccer / football, whatever you want to call it.
Football.
Football.
I think it like
Sports
the
ball.
beat like it had like that like it sounds like it has like a similar beat to I think the like
Wait.
Lilo and Stitch like animated series
No,
theme I want
possibly.
to say.
Wait, all four.
Yes.
We're technically in like the Pathfinder version of Africa, right?
Yeah, but like in like Middle Africa, not like the not the part where Dutch were an influence.
Oh my god,
Damn,
please stop. No.
When you say Middle Africa, all I can think of is Chad.
Yeah, Chad's not even in Middle Africa.
Is it not in the middle?
All right, let's look it up right now. The country.
I'm pretty sure Chad's like
of
in the middle.
Chad.
Everyone
Nope,
plays your
Chad's
bets. How
northern.
long is Leggett?
That's northern?
Middle, you're thinking of like southern Nigeria, Ethiopia, Kenya, Tanzania, Zambia, Angola, Zimbabwe.
Oh yeah, I guess it's farther up than I remembered.
Yep,
Mozambique!
It touches
Mozambique
the jungly central. It borders Central African Republic. You were so close. You were literally one off.
Okay, I was close. I knew.
To be fair,
I
it's a
was
very
close.
tall country. It's not a very
Yeah,
wide
I think
one.
I usually
so
see its name like written lower.
it
down, so
definitely
that's why I think-
goes deep into the Sahara, but like it also
You know
touches the
You
jungles.
know what else is in Central Africa? Uganda.
Yes, the newest officially
Dude.
recognized country in the world. I think it was founded in what, 2007? Something like that.
Oh no!
Anyways, what means
Why are you running?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Oh my
God,
god.
it's so good. It's so
Oh my
fucking good.
god. Anyways, so where? Right, brain farting.
Where we were
Ah.
hoping the dinner.
You just like made me do a fucking factory reset on my brain cells. Okay.
I'm back.
Oh. Oh god, I got the burps. Really bad. Do I have a token for this other person? Nope. Wait, now I'm on chat view, not M view. Ain't my G. They have. Dude, they
so
do.
for all four, we are at the Spire dormitory.
I figured.
Yep, Spire Dormitory is where you
Yeah.
guys came from. I don't actually think the dining hall.
I see it
Indigo
right
Hall?
above. Right, look right here,
Hi.
above me, above
Have
Dame.
you? Oh, it's because you're all fucking clustered around it. All right.
Yeah, we're there.
You're there. You're they're here. All right. Anyways, let me grab you a cook that's also the dining. Ta-da! Oh my gosh. Probably hide on. He's not. All right. So you got Essie with you, and then we'll see. Cook. All right. Essie shows you all down to the dining hall. It's like, and here's the dining hall. Come here every night if you want to eat, or not if you want to starve. And she opens up the dining hall. She waves over as she looks towards the kitchen, and you see this woman. And Essie says, and that is our lovely chef, Lumusi. Lumusi? I'm not sure how that's pronounced. I hope it's not being offensive.
Can you type it in chat?
I think you can hover her. It's literally
No, it's not set. It's not set to show names when you hover.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
I set that for all of my tokens. No one else does.
Yeah. I would have to go in and manually do it, but
Sigh.
Musai.
No, that's
Let's just
pretty
call her
wrong.
Lumu, alright? You know what? It's endearing, and she's the wholesome chef. So Essie waves at her. She waves back, and she's like, "Hello, new students." She gets to work chopping up some vegetables.
It'll be interesting to
Hello.
get used to eating material plane foods. I don't suppose you know how to make pyro bison meatballs.
What now?
What?
What kind of spice?
Yeah, I
That's
figured.
very interesting.
Sorry, it's one of my favorite foods I've eaten. It's made from these creatures in the plane of fire. It's very spicy, but it's really good.
Oh dear, nothing so exotic. We source most of our food locally.
I mean, well, that will be exotic for me.
You know,
Well,
if given the chance,
she
I'd like to try that at some point.
she turns around and opens up a cabinet and pulls forth a local fruit, something akin to maybe papaya. Yeah, let's go with papaya. She pulls out a papaya and then hands it to you and is like, "Oh, then try this on for size. Don't eat the seeds."
She'll just they'll just hold it in their hand for a moment, raise an eyebrow, and just bite into it, and like, oh my, these are so juicy. How how
Glad
do you
you
get so
enjoy.
much juice in one of these?
Well, it rains here all the time. Several inches of rain. So there's plenty of juice to go around.
Mm, very interesting. And what do you call this?
Papaya.
Papaya. I like it.
God damn it, Tyrion. Where was it from? Now it's bothering me.
I've heard it too, and now it's bothering me. How dare you say anything?
Well, anyway, I suppose introductions are in order. My name is Malimbi. Hello, welcome. Well, It's a welcome to us. Really sorry. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. She kind of like she goes back to her work, like chopping up vegetables and like putting fire under a pot that she started to boil water for. She doesn't seem like she's not. Or what am I saying?
No,
She's working hard. She's very busy. She's
not
working at the same
she's not
time.
trying to be cold. She's just like busy.
Yeah, but she's not like into the conversation. She is definitely primarily trying to do the cooking.
There you go. So, at what time usually would dinner be?
Oh, time is when it's ready.
Fair enough.
6:37, about those times.
That's awfully specific. But okay, I'll take note of it. Is there anything else we should be doing here?
Well, I'm overworked as all hells, so if you ever feel like being a sous chef, you can come down here and ask.
I can't say cooking is one of my strong suits, but I suppose it can't hurt to try. If you have some simple tasks that require taking care of.
There's always simple tasks. Repetition is the way of the kitchen. Always have vegetables to chop, potatoes to peel, things like that. But anyways, I'm sure you all have your tasks to start soon. So,
What tasks?
I'm very busy.
I think she said tasks. With a
Yeah,
K.
Tasks, yeah.
what tasks?
I'm sure Essie will tell you all about them when they come up. And Essie will say, "Yep, that's right. I'll finish up the tour. We can go see the student supply store, and then I'll tell you all about the different branch tasks you'll be doing."
Okay.
Okay.
Alright then. Further ado, she shows you onto the student supply store, and can I find it before any of my players on the map? Maybe it has a weird name.
Storage barn.
I think the powder pile is where you want to go.
Yep, the powder pile. That's what it's called. Yeah, that's the one. So powder pile. Student
That
supply
just sounds
store is
explosive.
well.
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, you're stealing Dame.
Oh, no worries.
Stealer.
Called it my selection.
Listen, everyone wants to steal Dame.
A fine
Yeah.
addition to my collection.
I didn't mean to steal Dama.
Firefly, stay eerily
whatever the
quiet,
hell.
nervous.
I'm just gonna keep bothering Peter by using the Dutch word
Cool.
Dama.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what you're saying.
Oh.
It literally means lady. It's literally the same word.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
who rotated?
Get rotated, idiot.
Ah!
Alright, there's no token for him, but as Essie shows you over to the student store titled The Powder Pile, you'll see a man behind the counter, and this man is a kobold.
Yeah.
He is diligently counting some coins and like is scrawling on his side like some paperwork as he looks up, kind of like with just like one eye like back and forth, like down at his stuff and back at Essie and at you guys, and it's like, "Can I help you?"
Hello. I am Malimbi. We are new students around here. Miss Essie has been so kind as to show us around.
New students. Alright. He folds up his little paperwork here and then shuffles the coins into a pouch. It's like, good. Excellent. New students, my favorites. As he jumps down from the stool he's standing on, and you hear him like rummaging through like cabinets below. And then he pops back out with like a giant like wad of clay as he marches out from behind the counter, and he walks up to you guys and is like, "All right, hold out your hands."
Hides. Her initial reaction, anyone new walking up to her.
Alright, anyone sticking out their arms, he will probably like pull off a chunk from the big lump of clay that he has in his hands and like slap it in your palm. Moving on to the next, as he goes down the line, anyone not holding their arms out like Firefly will be like, "You too, lady. Every new student gotta do this."
It is okay, Firefly.
She
Go.
quickly,
You can
if
do
he
it.
holds it out to her, just takes it.
All right, as he kind of dusts off his hands a little bit of drying clay, as you can like hear him like shuffle with a bucket of water. All right, I want you to roll them little lumps of clay to a nice bead to add to my collection.
Bee? Like the
Bead.
insect?
A
I think he meant
bead,
a bead.
like this, as he pulls out a little like marble, a tan colored kind of bead, and it's like, just like this. As he
Okay.
puts it back away.
Does it have to be a bead?
Yes, sir.
Can we
Very well.
carve our initials into it or something? Or do you want it to be as round and
Interesting.
smooth as possible?
Little custom make. That's all right. As long as it's a generally smooth ball, it's got to be a bead.
So with mechanical precision, Transor just rolls the lump of clay to a perfect spear and hands it off to the kobold.
Can I roll crafting to engrave the round bead with my initials in like calligraphy kind of drawing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Firefly knows no crafting, so her beads probably gonna turn out bad.
All right, should I roll for crafting as well? For
You're just
Making it a
rolling
perfect spear.
some clay into a ball. You don't worry about it.
Okay.
Well, I do an okay
Yeah,
job, I guess.
Yeah, you
Her
do an
ball-
okay
So-
job making your little special custom bead, but just making a sphere is easy enough. I mean, like I'm sure we've all rolled Play-Doh into a ball
inquire as to
before.
the purpose of this?
It is important to my collection. Also, because I will give you a stipend if you finish this for me.
Very well. Here is the ball.
Alright, excellent work. Good. I like this. Ooh, you got fancy with yours. I like that.
Firefly still smoothing hers. Shaking hands, probably messing it up a little bit.
Alright, does anyone abstain from this, or do you all roll the beads? Play.
No, I'll roll bead.
Zen does tricks as she does it, and then just super compresses it, makes it like nice and compact.
Alright, nice. Alright, as you all finish up rolling your little individual beads for Zoken here, you're like, good, excellent. Perfect for my collection, all these little beads. Now, in exchange, he rummages through another bag, he pulls out glass beads. They're in the shape of little bulging sacks that are tan in color. Now, in exchange for you all, here you are, these nice glass beads. But more importantly, your additional stipends. As he goes and pulls out a bunch of small sacks of jingling coins, as well as reaching towards a stack of like binders with like parchment and quills, and he's like, he stops for a moment and like casts Mage Hand to kind of like just hold the whole stack, and he hands you off one at a time. He's like, here are some initial supplies, parchment, quill, ink, and whatnot, and also your initial stipend of precisely 40 gold pieces. So long as you're a student in good standing, you will also receive basic school supplies and 4 gold pieces at the start of every month. As he then goes back into his finances again and individually pulls out more like 4 gold piece sets like together and hands them off to you each.
So, wait,
We all
how
get
much?
4 or 4T because I
You
couldn't
got
properly hear you.
44 in total, but he, did this kind of weird and like gave you 40 at once and then an additional 4 afterwards.
So wait, like, is that
So-
per person?
44
or total?
GP.
Or
Hang on, I'll
divided.
type in the chat. 40 per person, and bills. So there's no confusion, as it's written down
Holy
directly.
shit.
The total amount of stuff that he just gave you is that.
Holy shit. 44 gold per person? We're level 1, what the hell? Okay, I'll take it. I mean,
Yeah?
Now then, if you wish, at any point in time, you may return any of the gold to this store in order to purchase any of the supplies that you may want to procure from my lovely shop here at the Magambia. Many of the supplies include any kind of survival, camping, and adventuring gear of mundane nature, within reason, so to speak. Alchemical items, no bombs. They won't let me sell bombs anymore. But you can find also oils, potions, and scrolls and wands, casting up to 3rd level magics. You may also find stabs, also
Ooh.
up to 3rd rank magics.
Should we add the paper and ink and quills as a writing set in our inventory?
Sure. It's just basically you can get practically infinite mundane
I've already
school
bought
supplies.
some as my initial stuff.
Also, additionally, if you were to come across any sort of interesting magical supplies and you are not in need of said magical supplies, I can distribute you a finder's fee to it if you submit these supplies to me, of course.
While on the topic of supplies, could I purchase something right now?
Absolutely. My store is open at this hour, and you may procure any with which you want, should you be able to afford it.
Well, I happen to have run out of my latest healing kits. Do you happen to have some in stock?
Absolutely. Medical first aid paramedic supplies in spades.
How about a sewing kit?
Sewing kit. Of course. No wizard is complete without his robe. You'll see most of those supplies over on the left-hand side there, towards the back, behind the flashy potion shelf.
Well, how much would a healer's tools run me for? Just
You'll like pull out like a card of like Rolodexes, like flick through it very quickly, and the price, of course, is the standard price of the item.
5 gold.
5 gold, yes.
Bought. Alright. Thank you
No.
very much. I'm sure we'll be doing plenty of business in the future.
Pleasure's all mine, sir, and welcome to the Magambia. Also, my store opens 2 hours before lunchtime and closes at sunset. No minute or hour too late or too early. You're either here during open hours or you're not here, and if I see you here when I'm not open, well then, I have reason to believe you're being a thief, and I will defend my shop.
With bombs?
Maybe.
I heard nothing. I said nothing. I'll not let anyone know.
Of course you did.
backs away and just stays at the entrance of the store.
Is there anything you require, the Firefly?
Mm. May I
You
have a
look
sewing kit too? She mumbles.
alright. Good sir. I do believe we have another purchase. Another sewing kit if possible.
Absolutely.
I'll
Thank you.
I might stop by the store later to buy something.
Malimbi
Be
will
sure
act as
that
the
your attendance is before sunset.
I understand. Don't worry.
Malimbi
If
will
not, I'll
act
come
as
back
the
tomorrow.
in between Firefly and Shopkeep.
You do wanna?
Firefly is being shy being. They're
Yes,
acting as the middle person.
Malimbi will be the in between. He'll take the gold and give it from Firefly and give it to
How much was it again?
sewing kit.
Yeah.
I'm going to pretend like a sewing kit is a disguise kit, because what else would have things that, make clothes? So a disguise kit will run
2
you
gold.
2 gold pieces.
Zeta's gonna purchase a writing set.
Writing set? Yep. I mean, you just got a writing set for free, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Never mind. Never mind.
I'll just write that in the chat just for non-confusion's sake. So everyone's clear. A writing kit is the thing we'll use as the item equivalent. Wait, is that a thing? Wait, is a writing kit
It's
actually
writing set. It's a
writing
writing set.
set? Writing set.
Yeah.
It's a writing set. Yeah.
Writing
I already
set.
had one, so now I just have
Yeah.
2.
There's 2 of them. One's
Firefly would
for
also
1
ask.
gold.
Would also ask for her writing for extra ink and paper for her writing set in case she needs it, so she doesn't
of
have to
course.
come back. So I'm just gonna
Yep.
grab the one with the extra paper and all that. Put that in my sheet.
Well, extra ink and paper is just the refill, I believe.
Yeah, that's just a refill.
Either way, she's getting both, but
True.
Okay, I'm gonna say I have like both
She's
like a
just
local
asking
writing
for it.
set and a Minkayan writing set.
Oh. You got your calligraphy set over there? Fancy
Yep.
Tian person?
Yep.
Makes
So
sense.
I'm gonna put a disguise kit in there and just rename it sewing kit, or just put sewing supplies, sewing kit.
Whatever helps you remember.
Just so I remember.
Technically, healer's tools could also be a sewing kit because it does have suturing tools.
True. You can do that, yeah.
Also, there's an item just called Artisan's Tools, which seems to be like a.
It's like
Placeholder.
if you do
That's-
specialty crafting, then you take artisan tools, and that's just, oh, this helps me do my hyperspace basket weaving.
Oh, artisan's tools. I thought you said arson's tools. I'm like,
Artisan's
No.
tools. No, that's called vodka.
Oh,
Thank you. Sorry, I'm so shy.
Zen just pats Firefly.
The kobold, Mr. Zokin here, is completely unfazed and is like, yes, pleasure doing business.
Just as a reference for the future, would it possible to also acquire certain drinks at this store?
What kind
Like
of what
very
now?
specific drinks.
Drinks, this is not the cafe,
Like-
this is not the dining hall,
No, I mean-
sir.
Well, I mean more like if I need a large supply or a decent supply, would I be able to acquire them through?
Squints at you, like,
I assume you do a lot of business.
yes.
order through here?
Yes. Yes, if you need a bulk order of a supply as per our supplier to the dining hall, then yes.
Good to know. Thank you very much. This also means I can eventually treat all of you to some of my favorite drinks. I'm sure we'll have a grand time.
So where to now?
Alright. Reference my PDF here. Alright. As he was like, I hope Ozokin wasn't too eccentric for you all. Now then.
That was fine.
The more eccentric, the better. It
While we
shows
still have
element
some
of-
sunlight and the rain has let up a little bit for now, I think we should probably
hang on a minute.
start on your branch assignment. Let's see, as she kind of like pulls out a notebook and is like, the service projects. Probably start with the Rain Scribe assignment. Well, perhaps maybe we should start that tomorrow. Anyways, these were the main places I wanted to show you because, well, the dining hall, everyone's gotta eat. The student supply store, well, you wanted your stipends, I assume. Nice little payday just for showing up to school. But, you're free to explore. Don't go anywhere you're not supposed to, I suppose. It'll be clearly labeled. Or we can just go back to the dorm, whatever you want. I'm around. I don't have anything to do today, but tomorrow we'll get started on those assignments, and I will give you a little bit of a sneak peek. Tomorrow you'll be going into town.
Ooh.
Firefly looks even more nervous at the
So,
word town.
We are supposed to be joining a branch, I suppose.
Mm.
Do you have any sort of short summary on what each branch entails?
Yes. Double check before I say something wrong. Alright. So... where was my reference? Yes. So, the assignment we'll have you all be doing tomorrow will be the Rain Scribes assignment. Rain Scribes, they value adaptability and thoughts, deeds, as well as willingness to admit errors and learn from past mistakes. Good. Order here. Then there's the Tempest Sun Mages. I'm a part of. Those are the protectors of the school. They inspire valor and not only physical courage, but to stand up for friends and the school itself. All that sorts of things. Be a little bit of heroes, huh? And then, after that, your next assignment will be the Cascade Bearer assignment. And the Cascade Bearers, they esteem imagination, from the dreams of the most visionary magical theorists to the innovations of creative problem solvers of all stripes.
Well, that caught Malimbi's attention. You can immediately tell he's more interested now.
And
I
then
see.
our last two, the Emerald
Theory.
Bows. They emphasize camaraderie, the sense of community and connection to fellow Magambians. They also interact with those outside the Magambia and spread the Academy's message far and wide. And the last one, Uzumjati. Understand that knowledge lives in stories passed down through the generations and also is earned every day through personal experience. I guess they're a little bit trailblazers. Hope that was a good enough sort of summary for each of the branches.
You are very well spoken, Miss Essie. I appreciate it, thank you.
Thank you, Malimbi.
I must say, the Cascade Bearers, it was the ones on Magical Theory.
Mm-hmm.
When did you say those assignments were?
Oh, that one was the third to last one, and in the middle. You'll have the Rain Scribes tomorrow, maybe Tempest Mages in the same day or the next, and then after that, the Cascade Bear.
Well, it sounds like I have something to look forward to.
She does a little bit of clapping. I'm glad you're excited.
Well, anyone have any plans for the rest of the day then?
Try not to be nervous about tomorrow. Probably get dinner. If I can, that is.
I'm excited to try out any material plane meals that's I can experience.
I don't think you'd want to try my food.
I am open to trying anything once. In fact, I encourage myself to try it.
I'll have to see if I can get my hands on some of my favorite food once for you to try. I don't know, I don't suppose any of you have ever heard of Lamakum.
Can't say I have.
Good. Then it'll be an interesting first experience, and I do hope you'll all enjoy it, but who knows when that'll be. As a matter of fact, actually, now that I think about it, Miss Aruru, how does sustenance usually work for you?
I suppose that is an interesting question.
Kyria. Hello.
Kyria.
Kyria.
Mm,
They addressed Aruru.
sorry.
The Aruru was asked the question how sustenance usually works for her. No, we are talking about food and everyone's favorite food.
Do you
but
eat toy
do you-
foods? Well, maybe not toy food, fake foods? Pretend
That is-
food.
Pretend food. Damn.
Well,
That's an interesting way of putting it, I suppose.
I once met a creature that enjoyed eating and got genuine sustenance from, well, eating metal. So eating maybe wood or cotton or ceramics. I suppose anything to some creatures can be, well, dinner.
If you must know, I can eat food like anyone else.
That is amazing.
Interesting.
You'll see Yadin's eyes just light up as you said it. Like, that sounds absolutely amazing to them.
Wow.
Wow. Not exactly what I was expecting.
Aurora, do you want to? I want to experience material plane food, and I want to see you eat if that's okay with you.
I like to watch you eat, girly.
That is not what they mean. They're just interested in learning.
Oh my
Miss Albu,
god.
I do apologize for my earlier behavior. It would seem you are more akin to a living creature than like an actual biological creature. With that, I mean than some sort of. Well, initially I had you pegged for a doll that was possessed of some sort.
I am no such thing.
My apology. Well then. Zen Zen, are you gonna be alright? What kind of cuisine are you used to? Is there anything in
Well, I've eaten
particular
all
you
kinds
have
of
favorite?
things. I'm just worried on if any of it's gonna be as good as my grandpa's.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Grandpa.
I'm
I'm-
that hit me right. That hit me right in the cocoa.
I knew it would. I'm so glad you're the one that addressed her about food.
Right in the kokoro.
All for your
I know it's
information.
vouched from a previous campaign, yes.
Previous characters, yeah. Anyway,
That's my
Grandpa Boreas has the best food, and no one can compare to Zen Zen.
fuck.
Well, nothing is quite like the food that you're used to, but at wherever you grew up. But it's interesting to try new foods.
I'm just used to eating what I can.
So, this will be quite the life of luxury for you then, I suppose. You'll
Yeah.
actually have choice.
I doubt that they'll mind if you eat as much as you want.
Do you have a favorite food, or are you actually gonna find that out now?
Who were you referring to?
The Firefly. Kitty!
Sorry, got
Classic.
distracted.
So, given that you will now actually have choice, are you gonna find a new favorite food? Do you have one to begin with?
Shrugs. I kind of always liked sweets, but as a
Oh, I
rare
have just a
commodity.
drink for you. And it might be a bit difficult to get our hands on, but maybe.
Well then, let's go to the dining hall.
Yes, we are wasting light.
Yes.
I also have alcohol from my home.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned alcohol. I brought some. I love it.
Oh. Now, nothing, and I mean nothing, beats a merriment, good drink, and good food in good company.
Yes.
So, given that we have our hands on one of them already, being the good company, we'll see if that drink of yours is also gonna be just as splendid. But we have plenty of time for that.
Might as well go check out the cafeteria again.
Yes. Um.
He starts walking.
So when we arrive, I would ask, give me your most material plain meal that you can think of.
Jerky.
What?
Plain,
It's
tasteless
like, what the fuck
jerky.
does that even mean, bro?
Well,
What's the
I
most
don't know.
fucking irregular food that you ever did irregular food around here?
Bro, we're gonna give you the Dutch person food, a slice of bread with cheese on it.
Oh my god!
No. Literally, Firefly's going to just describe the most tasteless food.
Oh
And
god.
that is literally all she states.
Anyway,
I'd love to try it.
Again, you wouldn't want to try anything I make. It's tasteless most of the time.
But we'll work on that confidence too.
It's not confidence. I literally can't.
Well, for now we'll have
Oh, okay. So also, when you come back to the kitchen for dinner time here, as you like sort of line up or like get served some food by Lumu here, our wonderfully nicknamed chef lady. She's like, oh, I almost forgot. Ichi, as I give you your food here, here's a glass bead, and she hands you glass beads in the shape of little fruits.
She puts them on the bracelet, including the little gold patch one.
Enjoy a meal as she serves you up some stew bread with a side of fruit.
What is with the beads?
That's literally like when we started the campaign. Professor Ott like explained like, oh yeah, your beads here like mark your status and like what branch you're
Oh,
from
right,
and what like
those.
tier of student and stuff. It's like
Oh, yeah,
it's straight up like
yeah.
it's like your student ID, but you know, there's no ID card
Miracle.
registering computers, so you get little beads on a
Spherical.
bracelet. Spherical.
So when I asked her for the most like material plane food, is the stew just what I got, or did she think about making something special?
She thought about it for a moment and then like looked back towards like the pot, and it was like the stew that she was making is a pretty like most run of the mill like sort of warm kind of wholesome like the stew that is local to the area. So she was like, oh well, you're in luck today.
Goulash.
Yeah, the African version of goulash. There's a name for it. I have heard it before, but I cannot remember it off the top of my head for the life of me. Very red in color, but it doesn't have tomato in it.
Does Lumu already know that the automaton doesn't eat?
Well, do you line up to get food?
No, he's standing to the side, observing the students.
All right.
So
Well, then she'll like call you over and be like, "If you're not going to eat, at least accept the bead."
He stretches his arm out and takes the bead.
how hot is the stew? Like in actual
Um,
temperature, not in like spiciness.
It's like hot stew, you know, like maybe slightly too warm because it's fresh out the pot.
You didn't
Can
just
I get
eat it
mine in
without blowing.
Without blowing, fucking burns your tongue.
Well, no, it doesn't.
What do you mean it
She's
doesn't?
She's used to they're used to eating like incredibly like high temperature food. Like they spend some time in
On the
places
plane
that
of
are
fire.
in like
Can
the
I-
plane of fire.
Can I ask something? Can I get mine in a container I can bring back to my dorm? Or am I not allowed to eat at my dorm?
She kind of like looks at you and is like, as long as you bring the bowl back tomorrow.
I
will.
would like the same then.
Wow.
Looks at Aruru.
Aurora
She's
is
gonna
standing
follow
right
you.
next to Firefly.
Creepily.
Firefly didn't. Firefly did not realize you were next to her, and then she looks down.
Nobody
right.
ever does.
Sorry, you're kind of below my eye height, so I don't always recognize you're there. Sorry.
Also, I'm pretty sure the hat muffles her footsteps.
Muffles her footsteps. Got
Sound
it.
barrier.
Hmm.
Stew was very interesting. Thank you for the meal.
Alright, sorry about that.
Does it?
I really
taste like
needed to
milk,
fucking change my pants because holy fuck, it was hot.
TMI.
Ugh. Oh no, changing pants.
Too much information.
I don't
I
want
am
to think
aware.
about.
You don't want to think about my pants all four? Come on.
I don't want to think about you changing your pants.
From the heat. Sweat, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Listen, there's only one talk of stripping here, and it's Saya's family.
Or this character wears clothes, finally.
If Firefly ever dies, I'm making Zenzen's sister.
No. Oh my god, why?
Not all of them, I would imagine, would have that tendency.
But how are you making her sister if her sister has to be tiny for your other thing?
Well,
I'm making Zenzen's sister. Damn it!
I
Damn.
thought you wanted to play something tiny.
Well, one of
I
them I was
know.
thinking would be should be small. I don't know how I do that mechanically. It'd have to be homebrewed.
Small.
I mean, you know what they say, size doesn't matter.
It's how you use it, right?
Oh, is that the follow-up?
Typically, yes.
I thought it was just as a general statement.
But the only people who ever say that are the ones that are kind of insecure about their size.
I suppose that's why I learned to just say size doesn't matter.
I mean, I hope size matters a little bit. Otherwise, I'm a lot of a waste.
What?
What?
There's a lot of Zenzen,
Wow, Zen. Yeah.
even though she's like 4'9". There's
She
still a lot.
flexing right now, essentially.
You calling
No, she's
yourself
just
fat?
like, I hope size matters. She wants the size to matter a little bit. Otherwise, it's like, well, what's the point
She's
of all
calling
this?
something of her fat. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's review their character sheet for a moment. Wait, you changed it.
Fireflies.
You didn't keep the meme.
Hmm.
Wait, what?
You didn't
What
keep
meme?
the meme.
Whose meme?
The anime titty meme.
What do you mean I didn't keep it?
Anime
I'm
titty.
literally looking at your character sheet.
Wait.
That reminds me, I probably should write a letter to one of my acquaintances soon. I haven't seen her in a while.
Nice
Maybe
cock.
Where's my weight? Where's my
Having-
weight?
I forgot that fucking sound effect. Someone played the fucking
Your
Weeble
weight
nice
says
cock
titty.
thing.
Yeah,
Where
you
is
can
it?
wait.
Wait, just
where is
says
it? Wait,
Yeah, my
am I
weight does
crazy?
say titty. Yeah.
Am I insane?
It's not on the main page anymore.
Wait, where is it?
No, that's where
It's under
Volk is.
biography.
Yeah.
They
Titty.
moved it. Okay.
Having finished this stew,
Wow.
I'm gonna head to the dormitories to get my stuff and luggage in the place. And also take the time to take a Molly Brew tincture in private. It's it's an item that exists in Pathfinder, but has like no mechanical benefit. It's
Anyway, Firefly's going back to the dorm on her own.
it's in
Or so you think.
it's in essence. Hold, let me just pull up. I don't think it ever even technically got printed into it because it literally has no mechanical benefit. I'll just send it to you like.
I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, I don't really care. I just like you said a weird word. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, just for your reference on what it is, I'll send to you what it is.
Taking your laudanum.
It's not laudanum. It's not fucking laudanum.
It's absolutely laudanum. How dare you say it's not laudanum?
It's not laudanum. It's read what it fucking does.
It is ease pain, softens the skin.
Okay, and
Oh!
it's not laudanum. So yeah, Yudin will take a Molly Brew tincture in private.
Alright.
Oh, Zenzen, Zeta, if you want to come over to my room later, I've got some playing cards. We can kill some time, perhaps.
I would like to indulge in this activity.
Very
Oh,
well.
sure.
Uh, f- uh,
I'm trying to think. What do you guys call?
Oh, what?
What's the English? What's the English name for just the typical card game y'all play?
Poker?
There's poker.
no,
there's
okay, so like,
No, it's something.
have
Blackjack.
blackjack.
he
I mean, there's a
means like
lot of card games. Like poker,
he,
that
I,
word is a specific game.
21.
no,
Wait,
no, no, no.
wait,
Look,
isn't that just?
he's thinking of a Dutch word.
Yeah, isn't that like a straight? Wait, isn't that just straight up Uno though? Except we have.
It's a card
Uno.
game that like plays by similar rules as Uno, but like with a regular deck.
No fish?
Dutch
no,
Uno.
no, it's in Dutch. It's
I,
called
I would
pesto.
assume it's probably similar to like Crazy Eights or something, right? As far as like similar to Uno, but using a regular deck.
If you say that's what it is.
Yeah, I'm saying that as like a person that doesn't play a whole lot of card games, but I think off the
Okay,
top of my
so
head, if we're gonna say it's
apparently-
similar to Uno, Crazy
no,
Eights is
no,
like the closest thing to Uno, and that's
according-
using a regular deck.
according-
So
According to Wikipedia, if I go to the Dutch page for the one I'm thinking of, and then go to the English page for that, it says man, or
Man
Mau
Man.
Mau, sorry.
Mau Mau, okay. Well, I've
Mau
never
Mau.
heard of it. I mean, I
There
don't
we
know.
go.
There's a billion different card games you could dream up on the spot. Yeah. Yeah, I think if you really wanted to,
No,
you
it
could
is
actually
Crazy
create
Eights.
a.
According to
I was
like
about to say, Mau
Google.
Mau's a card game played in Germany and Austria. Like, we don't play that shit. What the fuck?
No, it's the I know, but that's what the English page is. If I go from the Dutch page, that I know is the right one.
Mau Mau is a member of the larger Crazy Eights or Shedding family, to which the proprietary card game Uno belongs.
Wow.
Yeah, then it's Crazy Eights, I guess.
Look at that. We can actually play cards. I can shuffle them up and then like deal cards. Let's create a hand or pile to deal cards to. Creation
We can,
hands?
we can
Wow.
just straight up.
We can
play
straight
them
up if we
English
really
again.
wanted to, yeah.
I don't.
I don't need to get that
Also-
invested.
Also, Malimbi has a custom card deck. Like it has custom card backs.
Neat.
It's something he was gifted at some point.
Alright, I have no idea how to make a hand, so it's there. You know,
need to,
it
like- you need
exists.
to, like-
We could in fact play cards if we wanted.
You need to like make an actual deck of cards. And
I did make a deck of
it's just-
cards.
I mean, like an actual like full-on static deck. Like
Yes, with all 52 cards of each suite and number. I have those, and I shuffled it, and then I clicked deal, and it said you need to have hands or piles to throw the cards into. And I'm like, wow, I don't know how to do that.
Okay, fair enough.
So I mean, it's there. The technology is there. I've never used this feature.
We can
of,
figure it out for like next time or
Foundry.
something.
If we really wanted to
You wanna
play
fuck
cards
around
on
with it?
Foundry, we could do that. But regardless,
Yes.
funny cards, card games. Haha, Malimbi's gonna show
Yeah.
you all sorts of funny card games.
I'm wondering if Zenzen would even know how to play.
I mean,
Only will teach you.
surely they had card games in Asia, but like I don't know if they would use a similar 52 deck or something else. Probably something else.
I think a lot of Asians have like similar stuff. Typically use more,
Grandpa
like, dice
Morius
ones.
is gonna show you card games. All right, kiddo.
But yeah, in the nearing sundown, Yinin would want to run back to the store real quick to ask what was the shop owner's name?
Zoken.
Zoken, if he can acquire Bullybrook tinctures.
Brew tincture.
Yeah.
He's like, Molly Brew tinctures. He kind of goes through his Rolodex and then he hops down and like looks through a shelf of like oils and potions, like alchemical elixir. Yep, they're right there. Gotcha.
Thank you.
Perfect to
good
bulk up with, buddy.
Well, that's No, that's not what those do. That's the other one. You're thinking of Andrew's self. Libro do the other thing.
Kind of like looks back his little inventory and then looks at the vials right next to that. Like, hand me that back. I gave you the wrong one.
Yeah, I thought so. You didn't. They'll hand it back to him.
All right, and then he hands you the correct one.
I appreciate it. And they'll run back to the Spire dormitory.
Cool.
This time in spider form.
Whoosh. Spiders away. Skitter, skitter.
Skitter.
All right. So,
All right, so you all wish to do anything else, or is it rest for the night time?
Right.
Sleep.
Well,
We-
Firefly's just numbing.
Well,
Dude.
at some point, Malimbi will probably knock on the other people's doors to see if they want to join in on the card games. But beyond that,
Firefly be like, let me finish reading and I'll join you.
all right, no rush. Take your time. Yeah, just the
The
first
soup
night
was
we're gonna
really
chill.
warm when I got back. Oof, still warm.
Oh god.
Whew, whew.
Do you not handle warm things very well?
I don't actually normally eat warm things. I kind of just make it to go. Does that make any sense?
Hmm.
As we're playing cards, you didn't want to ask where everyone is like from, locally speaking.
Firefly be the only one to refuse to give an answer. Probably.
I mean, you don't
I
have to
tend-
tell me. I was
I
just
tend
curious.
to I tend to travel all over the place. But I was born pretty locally, actually.
I'm kind of nomadic, and I'll
Yeah.
just leave it at that.
I haven't had a actual homestead for a long time.
Oh, me neither.
She'd mumble something under her breath.
How about you, Simpson?
I feel bad. I kind of had technically like multiple homes.
Well,
I assume you lived with family?
Yes, lots of family.
And you, Otto?
Did Aruru show up? Charged?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
in that
Oh.
case, I'll ask her one.
Uncards your doll.
Oh, she ate in private in her room, door locked.
Oh yeah. Did anyone know the Limby or it didn't when I was asking, or was it Limby? Fuck, who anyone asking?
Malimbi eventually went around knocking on everyone's door, asking if they wanted to join in.
No response.
No response. Okay. So, yeah, it looks like we have a bunch of travelers among us. Plenty of stories to tell, probably.
I'm
Wait, hang on a second. Okay, if Limby came back and said that Aruru didn't come, Dame would hop out the room, go up to Aruru's door, and make little fox yips. Is there any response then?
The baby wants in.
Does the baby want in or out, or does the baby just want Aruru out?
The baby wants to just touch the door until it opens.
Dame's
Fucking-
not a cat.
Listen, they're a fox. It's
That
close
is very
enough.
much a cat thing. It's like
literally the opposite. Though.
stand at the door, stare at you, meow. You open the door, and then they just keep staring at you, and then walk back in the room without going through the door. It's like, what did you want? They just wanted the door open.
The door offends me.
I'm gonna rejoin.
Well, I suppose that you're not getting a response from Aruri with the baby either.
Oh,
She is probably asleep. So
Well,
let's
I'm
not
and
disturb
then
her too
Dame comes
much.
back with like her ears pinned.
No,
also quite traveled. Never really had one standard home, but I'm more not from around here in a literal sense. Sorry, I had to
you,
slap a
you...
mosquito to death. I fucking have been getting eaten alive by this thing for all night.
God, I hate
It's one
mosquitoes so much.
motherfucker.
I live
It's
next
dead
to a
now.
river. There's billions of them.
I feel bad for you.
Louisiana.
Feel bad for you. But yeah,
Yes, you did mention something along the lines of planar travel.
yeah. My parents are all my parents. Well, I mean, I'm adopted, but my parents are adventurers. They're specifically planar traveling adventures. They like to go to all sorts of different planes and well go on adventures.
It sounds like you have something in common with Zen Zen to an extent, at least. I do believe Zen Zen, you said your parents were adventurers too?
Oh yes,
Ah,
they went all over the place.
You must have quite the stories to tell then.
Oh
well,
yes,
Both of you.
Call one of them?
well, they're adventure. They've been adventurers all my life. They even found me on an adventure. But yeah, I've studied to be a therapist in Nirvana. I uh, spent time developing my magic in the Dreamlands, even. But I wanted to study my magic in tandem with my therapy theorems here at Magambia. But both because, well, I am an Anadi clearly, and I'm from the material plane, so I thought it'd be good to get, you know, some familiarity with where I'm technically from.
Hmm.
Returning to your roots, I see. But
In a sense, yes.
it's good to have a curious mind, so I can respect that. Personally, I spent most of my formative years alone. Well, not alone, but inside. I did have a permanent residence at one point, but for the last few years, probably a decade or so, I've left that behind. Been all over. I do believe mentioned the Thessalonian rune mage, or the Thessalon. I always forget the name of the place.
For
Yeah, so
Greece, yeah.
Firefly just crawls up with her knees to her chest. She's just listening to you
So
guys talk.
let me see. New Thessalon, I believe the place was called.
I believe I heard of that place in my studies of my magic so far, since one of the rune lords was, well, two rune lords actually were both very skilled at the types of magic I'm studying.
Well, I never had the pleasure of running into the Rune Lords.
Oh,
But
I hope not. They were there. I from what I studied, they were well tyrants, monsters even.
I think they are trying to turn over a new leaf, but
I thought they were dead.
apparently not.
Huh?
I've personally experienced rune magic firsthand,
Huh?
but yeah,
Maybe my books were a little dated. I mean, it was a book about material plane information in, well, never mind where it was. The point is maybe the other planes have a little bit of outdated information, I guess.
I do still keep in contact with the rune mage that I encountered that one night. Perhaps one day I can introduce you if you would be interested, but we'll
Maybe.
see.
I mean, they were masters of their spell schools. That would be interesting to learn about.
Oh yeah, she was very good at it. I can personally attest to that.
I'm I'm what's called a kineticist.
Oh,
Personally.
I heard. I think I've met some kineticists when I was when my parents were taking me on a tour through the elemental planes.
She flicks her hand in the air around the room, or at least around her, and moves, gently blowing people's hair.
Oh, there go the cards.
You miraculously no, only
Ah,
above where the cards are, but not moving
Oh.
where the cards are.
you can control the wind and air?
Yep,
Wow, that is
kind
amazing.
kind of a double and kind of something. Well, I'm a Strix. Kind of, yeah.
I am unfamiliar with that particular ancestry, unfortunately. I have not heard of
She
you people.
flicks her wings. Literal bird people.
Wow, that is amazing. Oh, I'm not the bird-eating kind of spider. Are you the spider-eating kind of bird?
No.
Okay, good to know.
You know what? That's actually a very good question.
It is a very
Do you
good
want them to
question,
be
but no.
deaf?
I wouldn't have just. Okay.
Look, maybe we'll figure out who eats who one day, but that's not neither
She
now
just
nor here nor there.
looks
Oh,
at him. Are you planning
you
on
know you have your
attacking
own
me?
room, right?
Are we out in the
Yeah.
wildlife situation where there's no food that I can get normally?
I'll make sure that I'll bring some spare food wherever we go, so
I
that
have
we'll never
plenty
run
of
into that
rations, don't
situation.
worry.
Are you like
I don't think
these
the
are the
soup's
two
that bad.
these are the only two stipulations. Are you planning on attacking me ever? And
Not
two,
particularly.
are I only eat what I can when I'm out in the wild? We have a cafeteria that we can literally get what we need.
Oh yeah, but who knows? Maybe we'll go on an excursion one day, and I'll make sure to bring some extra food.
I mean, that sounds bad.
What's
But
this I hear about excursions?
Oh hi, Aruru.
Oh,
She appears
Her
only
wings.
when it's least
Oh.
convenient.
you're here after all.
You will notice that she is dressed in a very like elegant like nightgown that like covers her neck and has long.
You would
pointy
know
sleeves.
Firefly has not changed out of her day outfit.
Hmm.
Oh, I'll be right back. I have to, go to the little room. As Yidin will go into spider mode and um they'll
Fall away.
rush off to the
Yeah.
little room.
Spider mode. Little spider's
A
room.
Glad you could make it.
out of one of their eyes, a like
What?
contact lens falls out as they're rushing off.
Firefly
Oh.
goes to get it.
Is that something we'd even notice, to be honest?
I
They're-
mean, it's a big
Their eyeballs
lens.
are gigantic.
Big
Yeah.
giant
That's
spider
true.
I mean,
eyeballs,
it
you know?
depends. Is it on one of the big eyeballs or on the little eyeballs?
Well, it's in this case on one of the big eyeballs.
Yeah, it just occurred to me.
She'd
You're at the
go to.
dormitory.
Oh, yeah, we're at the dorm. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
drop
well-
something.
Yidin would already be off. Like they're skittering like, pshoo,
I'm assuming we're in Malimbi's room.
and they'll
Yes.
come. They'll
I
come back.
I
in a
assumed a
bit.
common area, but sure, why not?
I mean, that's where we were playing cards, and we.
Off you go, little spider, to the little shitter's room.
And
You
then they'll
drop something.
they're gone by the time that you say that, and eventually they'll return, and they'll look like regular people again.
Grab you.
Hmm.
This is the room.
Much better.
Anyway,
As they're
Everything on it.
as they're walking back in, you would see that one eye is violet, and the other is, their regular blue.
You dropped something in your spider form. She holds it out
Hmm?
carefully.
Oh, they'll snatch it and very quickly put it back on their eye.
Looks at him.
Well, glad we caught that. Now then, it appears everyone is here, since Lady Aruru has also decided to join us.
Where that nightgown's so pretty.
Her body language gives off a "you're not the only one hiding things," and all four of your character would be the only one she'd be looking at.
It's not. It's just it's not hiding something. It's just I like the symmetry.
Mm.
Your eyes are pretty without it.
I'm not insecure about them. It's
Oh, you just have OCD, I believe they call it.
What the fuck?
and
What an
who's the
asshole.
therapist? Who's the therapist here now? No, I'm not OCD about it, but
Censored!
Yeah. She is.
well,
You might want to put that a different way. If you were to say that Lady Aruru definitely is the prettiest one in the room, then I would be inclined to agree with you, but maybe
She
not put
goes
it
and
that
crawls,
way.
crawls across the ground and sits against the bookcase, blushing.
Cross.
well, she is
Cross,
quite
cross,
the
cross.
doll. Well, she is quite the doll, isn't she?
Those are your words, not mine.
The way we both just turned our tokens towards you as you said that.
You didn't smile with a very sweet smile at you.
Eyes.
You don't got the laser eyes, Shinda. Zeta.
Black.
As you stare at them, Aruru, Yadin would just smile with an incredibly pleasant smile. Limby, why don't you deal us in?
Yes, I was about to.
Barfly
just gonna-
lost interest and just pulls her hood tight
Um,
against her head.
Is everyone playing, or are there certain of you who wish to just enjoy the company?
I would like to try.
I believe
Try
that
or try?
I believe in Zeta will have an excellent poker face.
Oh, yeah, we might be. It's a good thing I'm not playing for bets in this case. I am known to do that from time to time. Funny story, actually. There is a town somewhere where I have the title All and Nothing. After a particularly drunken night, I decided, incited by some of my current, by at the time drinking buddies, decided to go gambling. I was on a bit of a winning streak, made big money, or so I was told afterwards, and then proceeded to get overconfident and I lost it all. So at the end, I held the records for both the biggest profit and the biggest loss.
That's where the and nothing comes in, thus.
It really does. This is where I get this playing card set, actually, this customized one. They did give it to me as a commemorative gift. So, yes.
So, do we want to fully actually play cards, or do we just want to have a roll off? Or
Dude, I'm straight up looking up how to do it. Like how do I make a card pile, bro? That's my main hang up is I don't understand where how do I set someone's hand of cards? Because it just won't let me press the deal button. It says a dialogue box is supposed to open, and I'm like, where's the dialogue box? Bro.
No, there's nothing in actual playing cards. Ah, damn it.
Well, if
I mean, the
we're
the
just
deck of cards that it has is like fancy. Oh, that's how. Okay. So I actually like make like. Okay. So like in my standard deck of cards. Your ownership, all players. I don't know, limited. I guess save. Then I can make a card stack instead of a deck. It's a hand. It's like, all right, I got Malimbi's cards. There we go. Now I get it. Yeah. Create a new card stack. Yes, nice. And then, okay, so I can make everyone's different player. Yeah, all right, gotcha. Fucking Zen.
So
And
yeah, I've no idea what card game we are planning to play in the end. And it's been
Maybe-
unironically, you can play
it's
poker.
been fucking forever since I've played cards IRL, so I don't
Yeah, I
even
don't know.
remember how
We could do
goes.
anything.
When was the last
Maybe-
time I played Pokemon at the inventory? I don't remember.
maybe we should
Blackjack.
just like have a roll off for like to see how the game goes.
I'll play dice instead. Yahtzee.
What kind of rolls are we rolling, Mr. Jim?
What was the Japanese dice game?
Well, if we're playing
Okay, so
blackjack, we could all roll 2d12 or something. That's the closest we can get.
Okay. How about this? Because I'm the GM, I can roll dice and like be like the house. Like I can be the cup, so I can know what's under the dice, right? So I can like roll them and then make them like private, so it comes up as question marks, and then I can reveal it to you guys.
Sure.
So there's like the Japanese dice game where it's like you just call like odds or evens or whatever, like right, and it's like you
Gohan.
roll, right, and you roll 2d6.
Yeah, you roll 2d6 and you just have to guess or bet if it's going to be odd or even.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, there's
Firefly.
that.
Firefly.
I should have bought a set of dice while you were at the powder pile, because I actually know a fun little dice game we could play. But
Actually,
it's
no, I would have
usually
had.
used for
Hang on.
gambling.
Actually, I looked for it. I didn't see it before. Is there a dice thing? Set of 6. Oh, there. Yeah, there's.
Mhm.
Okay, that's why. Okay, there's a set of 6 ivory dice, 4 gold.
Yeah,
That's
but
why I
ivory
didn't
dice
buy
are
it.
Finally, fancy. What was all for his name?
And then there's loaded dice. And that's 5 gold. And then luckless dice?
Create card stick.
Oh, it's a cursed. Luckless dice are cursed. Yeah, I don't need fancy dice. There is no like normal low quality dice to buy at level 1.
All right. Well,
Four
during this
gold.
time, I figured out how to set up the entire like card hands and stacks, so we could actually do a 52 card card game.
Damn.
So my friendos, is there a card game you all want to play?
I don't remember how to play
I
any
don't
of
know.
them except blackjack.
Yeah, we can just do
Blackjack
blackjack. Yeah.
I don't know how to play any card games.
Okay, so blackjack
Fairly no.
is you.
21.
I don't know what the high. Okay, ik weet niet
heb je-
wat 21 is.
Nee, heb je nooit... Okay,
No,
so
I've
it's
never
it's
played
it's the one where you get dealt 2 cards and they have to be like lower than 21. If you
Okay,
or
But close.
21 or
Okay,
lower.
let's
If you go
go
if
with
you
that.
go
But yeah,
if you
but
go
the
over
one with the
21, you lose.
closest.
And the one
Yeah.
One with the
closest to
close.
21 wins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Closest
alright.
out going over.
All right, sure. Blackjack.
Okay, well,
let's
go
go.
with that then.
Yeah, and like you
Check
can
mark.
ask for another card, and if you go over, then you bust and lose.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's being the dealer?
Two.
And
I am.
Melindy's dealing everyone in because he has the
I-
cards.
All right. Then I'll take
Be
a.
right back.
Yeah. Alright, Malumbi is not in because you are dealing the cards. Actually, I will give you card, or yeah, I'll give you cards, but you'll be the
can
house.
just not look at the cards, and then he can just put the pile in the middle, and you can draw from that if you feel like it.
So I deal cards. Everyone has cards dealt to them, right? I think so. So
I don't know.
did
Was
something
supposed to
pop up
show
for
that?
anyone?
No.
If you go over to the tab of like card stacks, Oh wait, I gotta configure
Cards.
ownership. Right, okay, so a Ruru card stack will be, you will own that. Blah blah blah, Kyria. Okay, I gotta go one of the forgot to make you owners of your own things. Free. Jetty is the owner of Firefly. Malimby is here. Wait, the other way around. Your character owns you. Eden is all for owner. Save changes. Zenzen and Sashi. Owner. Got him. And Zeta is in Ryu. It up. Alright.
Then I do believe that's just called a compliment.
Okay. So do you guys see like a card thing? Like when you go over to the
I
side?
did see something pop up, yes.
Alright.
No cards present at the moment.
So for
Oh, I have
Malimby, I didn't
cards.
give you cards.
Mhm.
So Malimby, I guess I will also deal you cards. Okay, you guys can't see each other's cards, I think.
I can't see anyone else's cards, no.
Yeah, I want to see my own.
Alright. Then I will deal Malimby cards. Yeah. Deal.
Yep.
Alright. So, I guess since you're the dealer, Peter, you know how it's played. Deal.
Okay. So, if you have, if you look at your cards, just your own, of course, you have to decide whether or not you want to draw an additional card. The person who gets closest to 21 wins, but you cannot go over. So look
I
at the
don't see a card.
So
I don't
look
see
at
a card.
the.
I
did you
have
go
no
to the,
cards.
Did you go to the card stacks?
Yeah, so and
I've clicked on it.
I have it.
Oh,
so in the
There you
top,
go.
yeah, in the card stack, you should see like a hand that is yours. It should
I
have your
have a
character
hand.
name.
It's just that there are no cards present.
You have no card. Why don't you have any cards?
just
a great
leave
question.
them to
Why
no
didn't?
cards.
How did I not deal you cards? All right.
I got 2 cards. That's weird.
Yeah,
deal.
I do too now. Is there anyone that doesn't
To
have
clarify,
2 cards?
face cards like queen, king, jack, all will equal up to 10.
Wait, did I deal you 1 card?
No, it says a
No,
value
it has
on
a
the right.
value. And I don't believe they counted as 10. They could count as 11 as well. I believe.
That's aces. Aces can count as 11 or 1.
No, because I have a jack of diamonds here. That is 11.
Okay, so
Unless we-
face
But
cards
aces
count
are
as
special.
10. Base cards count as 10. So if you have a king, queen, or jack, those count as 10.
Those
So-
count as 10. Aces count
Oh.
as either 11 or 1.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
aces are
remember that
high or
now.
low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, so don't pay attention to the value number.
Not
Yeah.
not entirely. No.
Because King says 13.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
for like
will-
other card games.
Yeah. So anything that's above a 10 is just a 10.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
for
So if-
And an
Except
ace can be 1
aces.
or 11.
So if I'm happy with my cards, then I don't draw, and if I think I can do better, then I do draw.
Yes, but you cannot
Yeah.
go over 21. That's
yeah,
one
if
of my
you
rules.
go over
Okay.
21, you bust. So like so now I go on
Oh,
chat's
Clar-
view.
For some
Clarify
reason, for some reason, I can see Iden's card.
Yeah,
hanging
I
from
made
the
it. I made
wall.
him observable, because I wanted to make all your guys' hands observable chat. But for the example, so Eden, you actually start with an amazing hand, right? You
Yes.
should probably like stay on this because it's king and queen.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what the suit is. They both count as 10, so you got 20.
Yeah.
There's only one card you could possibly draw that would be good for you, which is an ace, and that would make you win at 21. But
I understand. Thank you
Very
for telling everyone my cards.
And when
this is the kind of card game
I
though
wasn't
where
listening.
like it's like everyone versus the house essentially, like, but like seeing
Okay.
each other's cards gives you more information about what's in the deck and what's more likely to draw, right? So if you all had like face cards, you could know, oh, there's like no way you're gonna draw a king, right? Or like any kind of face card because you've already drawn them.
Well, what we used to do is we just played against each other, and whoever got 21 or got closest to wins.
Yeah, I mean, like, we have a group
Uh,
of people here, and since you are, like, acting as the house, since Malimby's got the deck of cards, essentially what you would do is you expose one of your cards, but then you have the other one face down, right? So
Sure.
you would tell us like you have a whatever you have in your hand. I haven't looked at it, but just one of them.
So Malimbi will. Everyone has 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Malembi will reveal a 5 of spades on his end. And now all of you have to decide whether or not you're gonna draw or not. So we'll start with Eden.
Yeah, clearly I don't.
You don't draw. Okay. Zenzen.
But what's the word? Did you say the hit to
Hit me.
draw not one?
Draw or fold?
Draw.
You draw.
Good
Alright.
deal.
I think we can just draw ourselves by just clicking
Yeah.
draw.
I hit deal. Fucking Zen. So.
That's also.
No, I was about to hit draw.
Yeah. All right. Well, you lost exactly. Or not exactly, but you bust by 2.
Oh.
That's 7, 6,
Yep.
and king.
Busty one busts.
Best. Alright, that's one
You
down.
busted.
I'm good.
Aruru.
Hmm.
Draw or fold? Or are you not playing?
Oh, I'm not playing. I'm just here to
Okay.
watch.
I gave them a hand. You did
No.
get a 3 and an 8. That's
Zeta. Draw or fold?
I will say
You will what?
say
Stay.
okay. So you won't draw.
You want to draw or fold?
I am not drawing. I'm
Not
keeping my
drawing.
hand.
Alright. You're
And
fold.
folding means you give up.
I'm good.
It's hold,
I hold.
not fold.
Alright. I assume that means everyone has decided that their hand is as good as it's going to get. With that, I don't remember if Malimbi, as being the dealer, if he also draws or not, but
You are forced to draw until you beat everyone. So you reveal the other card. So you had what? You had like a. You said you had a
I have
5 of
10.
spades, and then you reveal that your
And
other
Jack of
card
Di-
was a
and
Jack of Diamonds. And so
which is
now,
a
in
10,
order
so I'm
to,
at 15.
so you need to beat Eden, and if you do, then that's it. So I guess if you click draw, does that work? Do you get a card?
Let's see, standard deck,
I mean, there's a
top
play
first, number
card.
1, draw. And I
And so
I
you
draw
immediately
another
bust.
10.
So
I bust.
so everyone wins, and then the house loses, essentially, right? Ta-da.
I win.
Um,
Yay.
That's not typically how we played. It's the specifically the one player that gets closest to
Yeah.
21 wins.
I mean, I just told you how they do it at
Firefly.
casinos in Vegas, so like that's just what I run
Yeah.
off of.
Firefly
fair.
shows a queen of clubs and a 10 of clubs in her hand.
We both win.
Well,
Well, I clicked on you,
you know
thinking
what
I
I
would
always
see your
say. How
hands.
hot can it be? And you've just proven me right.
Wait, what? I was half not paying attention because I was petting Dan.
It looks like you both win. How hard can it be, right?
Zeta puts down his cards and it's King of Spades and Jack of Hearts.
You didn't would give kind of a smug
wait.
smile and say like, "This is how
Wait.
this is how people get into gambling."
Wait, did all 3 of you pull a 20?
Yep.
Thanks for the raid.
What?
I'm getting triple rated.
Raid
the hell?
us! Raid us! Raid
Quadruple raid.
us!
Ah, damn.
What the fuck is that? What the?
All right,
Threesome
thank you.
raid.
I
Hello?
assume this is another party of Pathfinders
Everybody.
that have finished their game. Welcome in.
Wait.
Everybody
wait,
do
wait.
the dino dance! Da, 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 da,
How
da,
many?
da, 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 da.
I believe that's
wait.
6 in total. Welcome in. Thank you for showing up. We're kind of taking a slow moment in the campaign, doing some like actual card games, some blackjack.
Yeah,
I have an
I'm
L.
keen.
You have an L. You've taken the L. Congratulations.
Wait, do I have to reset and redraw, right?
Yeah, we can reset. If y'all
yeah.
want to play another round.
Yeah, we
You
can
gotta do
do
at least 2.
we can do one more.
We'll do one more.
Let me just configure the ownership of all these so I can make it back.
What the frick?
I can't
Nice
believe
car.
that
Okay. I'm holding.
Wait. Wait, was the deck shuffled?
Yeah, no, hang on. I gotta like
Okay, I'm resetting it. I'm resetting it then.
Just reset your hand, so all the decks are returned. All the cards are returned to the deck.
Yep.
I can't believe all three of you pulled a 20.
I think
on
if I
your,
reset the
like,
deck,
initial
it'll pull the
hand.
cards back. Yeah, the
Like,
deck.
what
Report
the
to the
hell
ship
was
as soon as
that?
possible. Bang, okay?
Well,
Damn, Musashi.
look at the draw. Literally.
You are coping and seething.
There's like
God.
You just can't
All right.
accept what you're seeing.
Shuffling the deck.
Coping and seething.
What did you redeem?
Truth
Go.
it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping. Coping so hard.
It's the strength of thousands, and it's the gift.
This is the strength of thousands, Giga Chad.
The strength, the cope of thousands.
The cope of thousands.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Alright, I shuffled and dealt. So Malimbi is acting as the house. So of course, he reveals, his first card, and then the second card, shh, chat, be quiet. The players don't know what the second card is.
I'll reveal the 6 of diamonds.
I have the stream open. I'm gonna look.
How dare you?
I'm not
Closing
looking.
it.
It's
Malembi's got the 6 of diamonds and a card face down in defense mode.
I won't.
I think I dealt to Aruru as well this time. Whoops.
I won't draw.
I reveal the blue eyes white dragon.
Okay,
The
hit me
Jack
if
and
you
Eight.
ask nicely.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
She just has a
Whoa.
little small face. What?
Sen,
Straight face.
I'd like to see you in my therapy office later this week.
Oh god.
Just to talk about it.
Who left?
Jetty left.
Jetty was like, no. I can't.
No.
I'm sure she'll be. Oh wait, she actually went offline. Oh, maybe her internet died.
Oh no.
She's still in Foundry, I think.
Oh, Foundry is a little shit about that if you like actually
Yeah.
hard disconnect. Like,
Yeah, if you
your
disconnect,
camera's out.
then
Fair enough.
Unfortunate. Anyways.
I don't draw.
Alright, Zen. Do you
yeah,
draw?
she just drew when she said that.
Okay.
I will draw.
His hand. 7,
No.
2, 6.
Alright, so... And then, is someone gonna take over for Jetty?
Alright, I'll take over for Jetty. Firefly. She got a 7 and a jack. I don't think she'll risk it. She'll stay at 17.
Okay.
I will risk it and draw one more.
Very well.
Alright.
That
Zane draws.
is a
He had
bust.
double clicks the button.
You drew twice.
Yeah, no, that's what he did. You can keep
Yeah,
drawing.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Right. He drew, he got to 15, and then he busted with 24. Pepe hands, rip Zeta.
This is unfortunate.
It is a bust.
Well done. I believe Eden decided to hold. Zen, are you gonna draw one more, or are you gonna hold?
I'm gonna hold.
Very well.
Alright. Time for Malimbi acting as the house.
Malimbi will reveal his second card, being the Queen of Spades, so he has a 16.
I have a 19. With the
Okay.
Jack, or oh wait, no, I have an 18. Jack of Heart. Jack of Heart is 10, right?
Yeah.
It's 10, yes.
Okay, yeah, then I have an 18.
Okay. Zen,
19.
19. And then
What happens if you
did,
play card? What happens?
what did Firefly have?
Does Aru
Don't.
draw?
I don't know
No,
what
I don't
happens, so
know, wasn't
don't.
Oh, it
cold.
passes to.
I'm just observing.
Playing it passes it to somebody.
That's weird. I don't know where they
So
went.
anyway, what did Firefly have?
She had Firefly had
Did she bust or no? I don't
17.
remember.
17. She had 17.
17.
Either way,
Alright,
as the house,
so-
you still have to draw here.
Yeah, 17, 18, 19. In order from left to right on the screen.
Yep. So if you get 20, then
Alright.
house stays and wins.
I got
Oh!
a 21 exactly.
21 at wow, the house always wins. Destroyed.
How hard can it be? And with that, now you realize why I have the title All and Nothing.
Well, in this case, it would be nothing and all.
Yes. I suppose you're right about that, but let's not get into the nitty-gritty details.
Well, I think with that, I'm going to turn in for the night.
Yes.
I had a quite tumultuous travel here. Planar travel is always a little bit.
Oh,
Hey, there she is.
We're rejoined by a jetty.
Welcome back, Jebby.
Perfect timing.
Jebby.
Planar travel is always a bit of a turbulent form of travel, so I will go sleep.
Very well. Have a good night. Well done. Anyone else wishes to do anything? Or it is getting a little late. We do have our first assignment tomorrow. Should we turn in?
Very well. I will return to my room and reevaluate the day.
Yes. Lady Aruru, I'm so glad you were able to join us. After all. I hope you had a relaxing evening despite observing.
Alright. The party.
You all have a good night.
Good night, Zeta.
The Aru.
Can you kick?
Malimbi will like try
Oh
to
right,
imitate the
I gotta
bow a
kick
little bit.
the imposter jetty, the phantom jetty. I almost kick.
Sorry.
Alright, there you go. Refresh. Should let you in now.
Alright, Zeta. Do not forget to take Dame with you.
Dame.
Dame. Sure.
Dame.
Dame. I want that.
It's
Oh.
not. It's not. I'm refreshing. Still not showing up.
Also, thank you for
Completely
getting
close
an
your
L
browser
out
and
of my
reopen
room.
the link.
God damn it. Why are you the only one with a bookcase?
That's a
Look.
good question. That's it. I
Firefly
do not
just looks
mind it. I'm
exhausted.
probably gonna need a lot of writing and paper space.
Mm-mm.
I
Yeah, we
have
don't really
a
have desks.
ambitious goal. I'm sure we could arrange for a desk to be moved in here somehow.
But you, like, what are these?
Like
Uh,
desks.
Wardrobe, shelves, desks, whatever.
Like, probably
Storage.
wardrobe. Yeah.
I'll just have
Drawers.
the wardrobe move down a little bit and then put a desk in the corner.
Desk. Alright.
You managing, Jetty?
Jetty.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for
manager.
Jetty because Dame's still in our lap.
Yeah.
It's taking forever to load.
With
I'm
that,
sorry.
I will start describing what happens next. The party all turns
Man, I
into
still got RP to do.
you fucking bastard. You trying?
Trying to
Firefly is
resist
like
them.
half.
Stop trying to seduce Jetty.
Stop it.
No. Fuck you, I'm doing it right now.
No.
Bad.
No
Just gonna do it.
seduction.
Ah,
Bad.
time I finally got out of these clothes. She starts like partially undressing on her way back to the room, and that's
God damn
the
it.
RP.
Oh my
That's,
god.
that's the RP. That's the RP.
That's the RP.
Rushes to get naked.
That's amazing.
That's the RP. That's ERP.
Yes.
Yerping over there.
Yeah, apparently. Musashi.
Listen, she's one of Sai's daughters. Come on.
She's
Yo,
also
come
Lupin's
on.
daughter, and Lupin would have taught her better.
Where the fuck is he in?
I'm in my own room.
Wait, what? Why can't I?
Which is literally below Malembi's.
Oh,
no,
wait,
it's
I think,
which is
it's
literally
across from ours.
across from Aruru's, but on the other
Yeah,
side.
I didn't give chat owner. Wow, chat owns you now.
You know what? If you put a K
Damn,
behind
chat,
that name,
please
it'll
be
almost
gentle.
look like Yoink.
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 Damn, chat, please be gentle with me.
Be gentle.
What?
There we go. There
Fuck
we
'em
go.
up.
Now chat owns. Bastard.
Owns you.
Oh,
They
chat
own
owns us all.
you.
Chat, be gentle with all of us.
They own you.
No, fuck 'em up.
Anyways, all right, you all turn in for evening.
Just move me to my bedroom because I'm having trouble getting back in.
I did. Don't worry. All right, you all turn in for the evening. A nice restful, if you are in fact resting evening, with nothing going awry, with just the gentle rain of the outside of the Nintambu weather. And you wake up in a refreshing morning where the rain lets up, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, nature is there, making all sorts of fucking weird noises you'd expect out of the jungle, because holy shit, the jungle is noisy.
And your mom gay.
And your mom gay.
In the morning.
And our main gal here, Essie, waits for you all outside for once you're ready and roused to start attending to your first rain scribe assignment. Why can't you?
I can't move the Firefly thing, and I want to move it. Damn it!
Why not?
In the morning,
I can move Firefly.
Oh, you don't have the. You go to the pencil selection if you're trying to move the thing there.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's not letting me.
You go like
Who
drawing, and then
made it? Did you make it?
I made it. That's why I'm like, I'm
so
not
like
able to move
you
it.
do have the like the pencil tool selected, like the drawing tools, right? And then you
pencil
have
tool selected, and then the top selection
the
box.
selector, yeah. What?
I
Oh no, you
didn't
made
mean
new
to do that.
text instead.
No, you're on the wrong one.
I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, you
Delete
have
that.
go
the
to
text.
the top one.
Yeah, the top one's the selecting
above the
tool.
Yeah,
square.
it's not letting me.
That's weird. I'm going to
moving-
kill it, so make a new one if you want.
I was going to move it to like here.
Alright, well, if you want it. There you go.
In
You did it.
the morning, you would all find a letter, like, shoved under your doors, inviting you to counseling sessions with Yidin. And for the shy ones, she adds that if you would prefer to have Yidin come over, that you can just write that on the note and put it under her door or their door when you see fit.
Wow. Mr. Therapist. Mr. Miss. The sputter therapist.
The only thing you can't come to me for is arachnophobia unless you want to do severe exposure therapy.
She doesn't have arachnophobia though.
Not
Malimbi's
Not yet, you
just
know.
over here like, I didn't know I needed therapy.
Not
Grabs
everyone
the
needs
note.
therapy, some people just want counseling.
And the first thing Firefly is doing is walking into the bathroom.
Shitter.
You're probably guessing what she's doing, but She's getting ready for the
Peeing?
day, taking a shower.
Bathing.
I mean, do
Who
you want us
does
to guess
that?
that you're peeing?
No, mother.
RP, by the way.
RP.
Not ERP. Not ERP. RP.
Yeah, no one said ERP. Don't worry.
Good morning, Eden.
Good morning, Zeta.
Zen Zen walks out wearing way too little.
Did you
Like
sleep
her
well?
not even having her hair up. Like
Or I suppose
Well,
rest
Melindy's
well
walking
would
away
be
from
more
you so he
appropriate.
can't see.
check.
Did you rest well? I suppose sleep isn't necessarily the right word for you, or do you like lay on bed when you rest and close your eyes? I suppose then sleep does work.
Automatons do not require sleep, but we do shut down for at least 2 hours every day just
Well,
to recharge our energy.
I hope your shutdown was pleasant. Do
They,
automatons do automatons dream of mechanical sheep? That would be really interesting to study for my dream theory.
we usually just process our memories from the previous day.
Fascinating. I suppose that's some form of dreaming.
That is typically what I would consider dreaming to be, processing one's memories.
It is amazing that you were constructed with such abilities built into your design.
I'm sorry, what, Mustachi?
That is the right one. What do you mean?
What are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
The way we are constructed does not appear to be in my memory bank. It may have been included in the memory wipe that I went through as I went to stasis.
Hmm.
Well, I hope that if you are also willing to come to counseling, maybe I can't on a mechanical level help you regain your memories, but perhaps therapy or counseling works for automatous beings as well. Maybe it will help you get some of your memories back slowly, or at least deal with the loss of them.
I will consider for the possibility to regain lost memories unless it was purged from my system.
Hmm. Speaking of your therapy, your counseling,
hmm
did I come across as requiring any of that?
Counseling or therapy, I guess, isn't about looking like you require it. It's about whether you feel like you want it. It's for some, yes, it's necessary. For others, it's
You're way
just
too much.
healing for the soul.
Hmm.
A a moment to vent your stress or to speak what's really weighing on your heart. But but going to counseling doesn't mean you're crazy or something wrong with you. It's just a healthy form of dealing with what's inside you.
Hmm. Well, when you live life the way I live, and that is living my best life, I don't think I have really anything to worry about. But I appreciate the offer anyway.
Well, you never know. Some people learn quite a lot about themselves in a session. Things they never thought about.
Hmm.
A gold piece on that Aruru is still asleep.
Wow.
No, Aruda is doing is washing up.
Making bets over there.
Well, I'm not making bets with someone who has prior knowledge.
You could at least take me out to dinner first.
What?
Firefly shuts the
Does
door.
not compute.
Well,
What the? What the fuck?
What?
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 What you doing over there, Rusashi? Zenzen cast hydraulic torrent. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
called that out earlier.
Like, I was
Look,
busy trying to deal with other shit. Oh, I just realized my text size is too.
Look, I'd appreciate it
Come on.
if you don't destroy our toilets.
No promises.
Oh no, I just thought of something, but I'll ask Musashi later.
There we go.
On a scale of
Wait,
like
how, wait, how does the, what?
how terrible of a thing could it be that you have to ask Musashi it later?
Monka W.
Wait, how do the baths like work? Like
Because
it's
both of our
normally-
characters were the
it's
parents.
public,
I
right?
have
Like
to
it's
ask
like
this
communal.
privately.
We can all just use it, right?
It's
Sorta, yeah.
Like one person can't just use it themselves, right? On their own. That's
Listen, they did not go into great detail on exactly how the door and water mechanism for the bathroom is handled.
It just works as it does.
It just, it works for whatever derives the best plot. Schrodinger's bathroom. Is it locked or is it not? Does it drive forward a funnier meme?
At a character, this door would be just slammed shut and held shut.
Held shut.
You just hear quiet whimpering behind it.
Wait, what the? You just fucking crying in the bathroom?
Yes.
What the
Not literal,
because she realized there were other people here.
Yeah, and she wasn't expecting it. So she's quietly crying.
Zen tries to open the door.
My God, please no.
Tries to keep the door closed. Tries to keep the door closed.
The door's locked.
You feel like sleepy Zen, huh?
Should we go check up on the others? Oh, they're taking a bit longer.
Oh my God.
Zen
Is this
Zen
not your
Firefly
post,
is in there. Leave her be.
Oh.
Shitting grin of a some kind of anime protag.
Firefly, are you okay in there?
I wasn't expecting other people.
Inform her it's a communal washroom.
I know,
This
but
is
still,
for every-
I can hear you. I thought I got in here first and quick enough to.
I think the first spell that I'm gonna try to learn is Calm Emotions.
Damn.
Calling
Only
out
that worked for
Firefly.
real.
You will be
I
therapied.
cast
Do
cure
not resist.
anxiety.
If only because it will help us speed up our morning rituals.
Man, if only there was a way to make that shit permanent.
If only.
Bro, just cast it at 10th
Fire-
level.
Quickly,
10th level Calm Emotion cure
You-
anxiety.
Yes.
quickly goes around you. Shuts door. You see that she rushed to put her outfit on. She quickly goes back to her room. Oh God, I'm lagging.
Lagging. Okay,
Okay.
try not to move every single individual tile. Like the server's
I'm
not that
not.
strong.
I'm not. I'm trying to move up into my room. There it goes.
Fuck. What the what the fuck? What the fuck is what the
What are you talking about?
there's two fireflies for me.
What?
If I move her one tile, would it fix? Oh no. Okay, there we go. Anyways. There was like a plot or something.
Shh. We know there's two fireflies. That's what she's so anxious about.
Oh my god!
Also, her door she quickly just finishes getting ready for the day. Pets the fox on the head as she walks past.
Fox follows.
Fox is absorbed.
Fox jumps and climbs onto her own.
Yep.
Attach. Become one with the floof ball.
Yes.
Oh, you see one
She's
of our
trying her.
companions has caught up a little bit at least.
She's still trying her wing off.
Good morning.
Wing ding ding.
Morning.
How was your sleep?
Good. I had a little bit of a scare this morning, but I'll be fine.
You want to talk about it?
I don't really like showing my face to people.
Oh,
As she's
let
finishing
me
drying
guess.
her wing.
Let me guess. Someone caught you as you came out of the washroom.
Jumps back.
I'll take that as a yes.
Come, Firefly. When everyone's here, we'll go off.
It's okay. You're wearing your mask now. You don't need to be afraid of it.
I know.
And
I
no,
really need to get
I am not a
emotions.
mind reader. That is not among my skill repertoire. Just a lucky guess, I guess.
I wasn't expecting it. She has not realized the fox jumped on her yet, by the way.
You know, I could make you feel a bit enthusiastic about things.
There are reasons I don't show my face. I don't like causing issues and such.
I fail to understand why showing your face would cause issues, but you know, if you ever want to talk about it, perhaps that counseling session might not be a bad idea after all.
looks at all four's character. Keep forgetting your character's name.
You didn't.
You didn't.
I'm pretty sure you can see it next to my name in
No.
the top
Yeah,
left,
if you hover
bottom
him, you
left
can
corner.
see it.
Okay, there you go.
No.
No, fucking goddamn! I gotta configure it all to be able to do that, but whatever.
Looks at Eden with a little bit of nervousness.
You are quite welcome. Don't worry. If you come for the first session, you don't need to take off your mask yet if you don't want to. It would just be getting to know each other and talking about maybe some problems.
Not realizing the fox is still on her hood. She didn't know the fox climbed on her yet.
Zenzen's hair is completely down and totally a mess. She gestures at Dame. Dame hops over. She hands Dame a brush, and then Dame climbs on Zenzen and starts brushing her hair for her.
It's like,
because Dame has manual dexterity now.
You're quite the princess, aren't you?
Huh?
I think she's
It
tired.
sounds like a
Sorry about running out on you guys before. I was
Oh,
Hmm.
I tried to get in there first. There are personal reasons why I don't like people seeing me without my mask on. And yeah.
I'm sure you're pretty. Yeah. She's still sleepy.
I
Also,
see
is-
Zenzen is not much of a morning person. That's going to be
is
interesting for classes.
I'm used to waking up early. I've
it
been
is
almost eaten well, I've almost been eaten by a spider before. I've almost been eaten by a bear. Pack of wolves.
How was your night and morning, Aruru?
Takes a step back to let you get in front of her.
Fine enough.
Oh, that's. Uh, was your sleep not quite to your liking?
It was fine. Nothing of note occurred.
You could tell by her cloak she's not fully like her hair is not fully dried.
Firefly, come here.
Do we not
Let's,
have something
take
for
her.
that? Prestidigitation. There it is.
The classic. Learned that from their mom. I'm gonna say mom. That's it.
Yeah.
Saya's mom, Lupin's mother.
Learned it from mom. Who learned
Mom's
it from a
funny
hat.
hat.
We learned it from a hat.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. It's a prestidigitation. No boy.
Bro, just imagine if the soaring hat sends you to
was my
Ask
hair
Man.
so wet? I didn't realize that. Just kind of rushed to get out. I'm sorry.
God, prestidigitation sure does have a lot of fucking text.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I just cast it so the little sparkles would play. So I can just delete it.
Anyway.
Oh, I was gonna read that.
Oh, okay. I'll recast it.
Recast
we,
it. Wow.
we all ready?
The reason why is it has a lot it can do just for being a cantrip.
Yeah, for those, it would be fall under tidy.
Yeah.
I mean, it says you can affect an object one bulk 10 rounds, but we're just like, fuck it.
Now, I do believe we have some people waiting for us.
Anyway, yeah. Sorry about that.
Dame is still brushing Zen's hair and her tail.
So what are we doing today?
I believe we had the
Firefly
range
scratch.
scribes assignment, right?
Yeah.
Firefly scratched the back of her head. Hmm.
So what did we do for the range scribe assignment?
Range
I'm
scribe.
sure we'll find out when we get there. Lady SD and
Range scribe.
And I have to manually every token. Self. The name's Hybrim Thorja. A dwarven man here with the heresy of a clean-shaven chin.
Firefly.
damn
Blasphemy.
Firefly.
traitor.
It was supposed to be an route meeting you, but I guess not. And as he says, I swapped with Anchor Root. Over the next 5 days, we'll be helping each of the school's 5 branches. Hybrid and Anchor Root seek to join the Rain Scribes. Of course, it's the branch that explores the world and helps other travelers make their way through uncertain territory. That means the Rain Scribes have to work with both nature and people. Yes, we really use your help. The confessing market won't deal with anyone they know is part of the Magambia, and since you're new, you should be able to get in without a problem. You'll be looking for chickens. Did you know there's such a thing as endangered chickens? Of course, any chicken that comes too close to me is endangered. A farmer outside Natambu, Bisola, said her family used to keep Ojafiri chickens, that they could hatch even a dragon's egg. I don't know about that, but she wants us to raise Ojafiris again. So we're going to get her some. Ojafiri eggs aren't very hardy, and birds aren't good layers, so they mostly got put in soup, and now there's hardly any left. Well, we can't win. There's someone at Confessy has a few chicks. Go and bring some back.
Sounds easy enough. Tame some chicks and bring them back.
So these chickens, the Ojafiri, they're small fowl, they have white faces, dark blue feathers, and lavender combs called little waddly-doo crest on them.
Chicken.
What are these things called?
Ojafiri chickens.
I'll just write it however the fuck I think.
Chicken. Chicken.
Chicken.
Chicken.
They also have a white underbelly with their dark blue feathers all around it.
Chicken.
We need you to bring back at least 4 chicks. Or at least bring as many back as you can manage.
Okay.
Chicky.
We want to make sure there's at least 1 male and 1 female, but you know, chickens, they're really, when they're babies, fuck knows.
I can probably help with. Never mind.
And then Essie walks up and she pulls out a little coin pouch. We've been given 20 gold pieces to make this happen. We're counting on you guys.
Gideon would look at Firefly and say, "We'll do it together."
I'm pretty good at being sneaky, despite big wings.
Well, that's could be very useful. I'm pretty good with animals, as at least domesticated animals. So if you can get them, then I can keep them calm.
That's the plan, I'm not gold. So,
I'll try my best.
there's a 20
So-
gold piece box there.
I don't know. Did they say where we're supposed to be getting these from and where we're supposed to bring them?
Confessy Market. And you're bringing them back to them.
I assume that the Confessing Market is in the city proper.
Yes, sir.
Great, then let's go.
I am meant.
Who will be holding the funds?
I don't have to interact. I could be stealthy. Be stealthy. I could be stealthy. I could be stealthy. As she walks past, and then doop, doop, and then continues to walk. I could be stealthy. I could be. She's
Well-
mumbling. And she's mumbling that as she
I
walks
should-
away.
I'll go after. If someone could grab the funds, then
Say that perhaps it's best if you grab the funds.
Very well.
You seem quite strong in that regard.
being strong doesn't help if he doesn't notice the pickpocket.
Well,
Immediately
I have
reminds me
secured
of
the
that time.
funds.
well, Aru, let's go.
Alright. Okay.
To the market.
So,
Doodle-doodle-doodle.
this will be a little bit more theater of the mind because when you go to find the Confessy Market, right, you take like an hour or whatever to walk into Natambu proper and get to where you're going.
How dare you?
It's
not have
it's
map
like
that
a
took me
fucking like a fucking zoo around this place. All right, it's like, you know, you all seen Spider-Verse You know what, like,
Nope.
Spider-Man India's universe was
Yes.
like? They're like, just like fuck billion people and everything's like a fucking traffic jam. That's what Confetti Market is like.
Freezes.
Wow.
Oh,
Damn,
look
a
at it.
human traffic. Hey, it's like we're at the Rotterdam markets.
Firefly, look at it this way. There are so many people that none of them will even think about noticing you.
Her body
Oh.
grows a little less tense at that thought. Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, it's true.
So, how do you suppose we find these chick?
Well, I can talk to some people and see if I can get them to tell us.
Mm.
Hmm. I mean, we could always ask around, sure. Or should we split up for that?
Mm.
Or good. If the
I don't
crowd is a
know.
problem, I could create a little bit of a distraction. Maybe get
Mm.
Oh,
the
I'm good
crowd
at being a
focused.
distraction.
I don't
I'm
have
sure you
to.
are.
I don't have to. The map didn't change for me.
There
That's
is no
because it
map.
didn't.
There's no map.
There is no
There's no
map.
map. There is no map.
Mm.
There's only chaos.
Are there rooftops?
Yes.
Or are there places where she can disappear into an alleyway? Like,
Many.
where there are less.
So,
Firefly is going to try to disappear into one of those alleyways.
Okay.
Firefly,
You proceed to
she's not-
evaporate.
Wait,
she-
before
Okay.
she's saying that, I want to say that there's one joke. Yeah.
oh my god. It's
Wait,
like
she's
we
saying it
just,
like completely genuinely.
we're really just playing Saya again.
Stop it.
Yes.
No, but now then this is like more intentional.
This is like.
Okay.
Let's
Um,
not go that far right away.
I think that might get you kicked out
We
of the academy.
well, we do have a reputation as Megamia students to
Indeed.
consider. However, do remember we do not want people knowing we are with the Megamia, since they said that at least I believe they said that they usually don't deal with these people, with our people.
I thought they said that it's a problem if we
Or
work
is it
with
the
them, yeah.
or is it the other way around? I don't remember.
No, it's because we're new. No one knows that we are.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was
Well,
the whole point, I believe.
I guess I'll just go start asking around a bit. As you
Please.
see, you didn't begin to like just dance to the crowd like very quickly, talking to multiple people incredibly quickly, but they all seem to, well, a lot of them seem to at least be willing to talk to her. But we'll see if they have any information. I guess if like it wants me to do something for them,
So-
Yep,
like the
roll a society check or
society or
diplomacy.
Okay, well, I can roll society or performance instead of diplomacy because I have versatile performance,
Yep,
which
cool.
allows me to basically use performance for
All
every
right,
phase.
do it up. Either one you want will be valid here.
Wow,
Oh, nice.
Wow. Performance. All right.
that's performance.
All right. That is counts for diplomacy because it's polymath. All right. So you ask around. You get a success. You figure out with some merchants here and there that the what are you exactly asking for exactly? Just the chickens?
I'm specifically
else.
asking for if anyone knows about Ophiri chickens or anyone who sells birds or chickens or exotic animals.
Okay.
Firefly's kind of off on doing their own thing, so can I do a perception check for the same thing?
So you are led in the correct direction. There is exactly one chicken breeder in the market, with the Ujifiri, and that person's name is McKenna, a woman, female human, and as you get your information and find your way to her, you can see that they have about 8 chicks that match the description of white-faced, blue-bodied, little white underbelly chicks at her stall.
I'll signal the party and begin to just talk to her and to keep her attention focused on us as the party gets to me.
If we had
Can
information
I say
about
that Firefly
where
wouldn't
to
have
get the
gone that
chickens,
far
I
away
was
from the group?
I assume
Hello?
that you would be able to see me
Okay.
signal at the party.
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah, Jenny.
use Hobnobber to try to figure out like what's a good way to like negotiate for these chickens, if anyone knows.
Okay. What does
I have
Hobnobber do for you?
Hobnobber. It
Hobnobber.
makes it I can do it faster, and
That's good. Okay, so yeah, make the check because it is relevant. Maybe you'll get the information before you didn't get it.
Good roll.
Take half as long. All right, so it would have taken you did almost an hour. You take only half an hour, and you get where you're going much faster.
so if I had that information halfway through, like I was also trying to figure out like a good negotiation tactic to work with the person as well. Can I just do another one within that hour? Because I'm assuming like we split up and then meet back up.
Yeah, okay. So, all right. So this place is kind of a zoo. If you guys like split up, then it's like, well, it's kind of hard to get back together. So, I'm gonna say
we
like,
find like a landmark and say we meet up here in an hour.
yeah, sure.
That's
This
good.
is
Yeah, you know what?
this
That
is
makes sense.
This is something that Firefly can deal with.
So, all right. So, first half hour, you figure out where the lady stall is. All right, you've got it. You know where to get it. You can get there immediately. So, what do you do now with your other half hour of hobnobbing?
I would like to figure out like what's a good way to negotiate with this person now that we know who they are and where they are.
All right. So
Can I do that now?
you're just like looking to like figure out how to do it. You're not gonna like approach her.
I'm gonna see what other people know about this person.
Okay.
Like before we go up to her, so that way like we know
Yeah,
like a
chicken
good way to get the foot in the door with them and like what they might want or something.
Okay.
Is there anything in? Can I get any information on that before I roll the
Yes.
check?
Yes. You'll get information. It's just there is kind of a lot. Bartering.
Great 10.
All right. So you find out that the current asking price for the Ojafiri chicks is 4 gold per chick.
Which is plenty. We have
Which
enough.
yeah, which is the asking price. Your attempts here, like at figuring out what you can do. You think you can like drop the price down to like 3 gold per chick with like the advice and looking around what you got, like seeing what's what, and also you do learn that the market is carrying, mechanically speaking, 5th level or less items, including items that, Zokin doesn't carry at the student store, like weapons.
Huh. Interesting.
That's what you get out of your, like, fucking around.
Oh, neat. Firefly can just communicate with us with Whisper on the Wind.
Yeah.
That makes gathering back up in this zoo pretty easy.
Yeah, because like she like sits up high and can see and can try to like find us and like talk to us.
Oh yeah. Also, at the end of your like second half hour of hobnobbing here, you do find out that the Ojafiri chickens are a little bit of a hot ticket item right now, and they're people are buying them, and like after your second half hour is up, after a full hour has passed, it sounds like out of the 8 chickens, one of hers has already been sold.
Ah,
I assume at this point it would be. I can assume that Malimbi has caught up with Zen Zen after about an hour.
yeah, if it's an hour, then we meet it back up at a spot that we were at when we walked in and have like a landmark. That was probably near where Firefly was perched.
And from then on, after we gathered up, we would probably just go to the place that the chickens are being sold.
Yep. Now that we know like who it is, where it is, and we can negotiate a better price, apparently.
I'd like.
Could I use because this is considered a creature technically? Could I use my esoteric lore to determine whether or not these are the genuine article as well? If this is not like a scam or
Yes,
anything.
you can use it to identify the chickens, right? So, are you approaching the stall at this point?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Look,
you walk up to McKenna's stall. She looks kind of like busy, but she sees you guys walk up.
I give a polite wave and just move to just look at the merchandise.
I want to cast musical accompaniment for the +1 status bonus to performance, which will help me in bargaining.
Firefly's gonna squat down.
You got your theme music going.
Anyway,
Firefly's gonna squat
I'm
down.
gonna. You know what? I'll re-roll that using a hero point. Why not?
Yep.
Squat down and look at the chickies.
See, that's a lot better.
So is it a genuine article?
All right. Yeah. You look over and it's like that seems to be a genuine article. They seem to be exactly the Ojafiri chicks.
So we're not getting scammed. That's good to know.
Yep.
Hey, Sensen, I think if we talk to her together, we could easily buy these, all of them at the lowest price.
Yeah, Malimbi will like look over the things and give like a thumbs up to Eden.
Firefly's just petting.
There's 7.
Oh yeah. Also,
You can get them
additionally,
free.
because you use your esoteric lore here to like identify them, you also get like weakness and stuff like that. Since these are like baby chicks and they're Ojafiri chicks, they're kind of fragile. They need to be like kept warm or like under a bit of constant care. So if like it starts raining or like it gets kind of breezy, you will need to keep them warm or they will get like sick and die on like the walk back.
Okay.
Firefly's just gently finger pet one of them. As
you kind of like approach towards the chicken, McKenna, the shirt shop merchant, kind of cuts you off and is like,
"Nice cock."
What?
Not touching.
No touching.
Voice mod. Hang on. Oh, today.
Yeah, your voice mod is on.
That's weird. It didn't light up on Discord. Anyways.
The update on the update for me, it's like
only touch if you're looking to buy. Want these chicks?
I don't know if you're intending to have voice mod on right now, but it's.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
It's not a very human voice, but okay.
It's not very human.
Hello?
It sounds
Yeah, that sounds
that
like
is not
magical creature.
Right.
It's like the voice you used for Ava.
Yeah. The voice for Ava decided to be different. And I never noticed in our campaign before, that's not Ava's voice. That's a different voice that got replaced with Ava's voice at some point and nobody noticed. Okay then. For reference, that's just the woman voice in voice mod, by the way.
Which
allegedly
doesn't sound like a woman at all. It sounds very robot.
What if I do this?
Two voices.
Computer.
Hello? That is... What the fuck?
No, not that.
That's
What a woman!
It'd only work if that was a goblin, maybe.
Like, yeah,
Okay, never mind. Forget the voice. It was like supposed to be a light touch of like slightly feminine kind of something or other.
You mean just a slight pitch up like I use?
Okay, hang on. Does Deep Mommy work? Hello?
Simpson.
No.
That's definitely
No,
not.
of course Deep Mommy's not going to work.
No, I don't.
This
Voice
is
mod.
a human.
The voice mod decided it did not wanna. Does woman exist? Do women exist?
No.
Hang on.
I have never heard a filter that'll make it
Hello?
make a man sound like an actual woman.
Wow. Voice mod used to have
just
it.
go
I don't
for
know
Kit
why.
Kat
They
because
just
I don't
like
sound
they
masculine.
did some weird changes one day and then they just like removed it. I don't know.
Hey, Simpson, if you could assist me, I think I would stand a pretty good chance at convincing her. Especially with your help.
Okay.
Firefly is like,
Oh, you have
just
music.
like-
I can play music.
my friends and I were planning on buying them. Sorry.
Oh, that's so. 4 gold per chick. How many you want?
Well, now wait a second. 4 gold seems a little bit
Yeah,
much.
fine.
How about less than that?
Slowly inching back.
Yeah, Yadin would kind of shove themselves in between the store owner and Firefly. Both for Firefly's sake and to, you know, get the attention of the store owner, and would pull Sensen with them.
I assume I'm like using like the aid action here.
If you could aid me, then I think we could get a
Yeah.
baller modifier.
Roll diplomacy.
Yeah, I think it's like I have to make a check against like some sort of DC, and
Or
then that gives you like a
mercantile lore.
+1. I should get mercantile lore.
Money.
While the haggling's going on, Transor's just standing right behind them, looking at them menacingly.
That's
nice.
Would you look at that?
We could have had.
Enjoy your-
I guess I should have let you do it.
Yeah, no, I was like, I wanted to do it, but like I was like, you this is your first session, so I'm gonna let you.
Listen,
go.
all right. Listen, you got a +2 circumstance bonus, and now you got a +1 from your theme music as it plays in the background. All right, make it count.
Okay, well, if I need to, I'll spend the hero points. I mean, that's still
So
pretty
is
good.
it a +2 and a
really
+1?
good.
That's a +3.
Yep.
That's
So
still
that's
28.
25.
No, that's
25.
that's a
That is a
20.
critical
I added
success, by the way. All right. Anyways.
Through your crit, I still crit, so that's what we call teamwork.
Yeah.
All right. What do you say to her?
Well, you know, I mean, there are only 7 of them. They're very fragile. We kind of need some incentives to buy them. How about 1 gold a piece?
Ugh. These things are frail. All right. I'm not going as low as 1, but I'll go to 2. No less.
Deal.
All right,
Shake-
deal. How
I
many
shake
you
their
want?
hands. All of them.
Out of 7. All right, 14 gold.
Okay, I'll be handing off the 14 gold to the merchant.
Just subtract 14 from your inventory.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. All right. You now have baby chickadees. And as you look up in the sky, it is getting cloudy. It looks like rain will be coming soon. It will
Alright,
get cold.
so
Firefly.
they are rather susceptible to cold. So if we can keep breezes and rain away from them, that'd be ideal. We should
Firefly raises hand.
I'm
Holds
quite
out her
warm.
cloak. I also have wind kineticist abilities to keep wind off of them. And
that will help.
I can use my body to keep them warm.
Well,
I can also do that.
She's also wearing a big cloak, so
well, keeping the wind off of them will be good, but if it starts raining, can you keep rain off of them as well?
Spreads her wings over her head. Holds her arms out for baby chicks.
Well, I guess it would be best if we just rush back where we're supposed
I
to.
know, but I'm just stating for now. I can.
No, I know.
while we rush, I can easily keep them dry for a bit.
That's very good.
My wings are, well, bird-like, so they can keep rain off for a bit until we get back.
Well,
Uh,
that's good.
Firefly is going to, at least initially, she's going to do channel elements and apply effect on, and I'm going to apply effect onto myself. Gen- and then she's
Alright.
going to use her cloak to kind of keep them
So
covered.
the way this is gonna work is you're gonna roll either a medicine or a nature. The DC is reduced for you because Mama Bird.
Mama Bird, go! I am fucking using a hero point. First
Yeah.
roll of the session.
It was
Would you
almost a
look
20 on my
at
screen.
Yeah.
that?
Also, I have something else I wanted to ask the merchant before we leave.
What did you
But we'll
want
get to
to?
that.
What did you want to ask the merchant?
Ask if she had like feed or like feed for them that we can get with like our remaining gold.
I mean, she just like hands you basically a bag of like corns, like 3 copper.
Oh, okay.
It's chicken food. Obviously, it has to be extraordinarily cheap, otherwise chickens would never be
Yeah, true.
farmable, right? Exceptionally cheap. You get a big bag of feed that would last the fucking chickens for like a month.
Okay, I'll just take that out of my personal money.
Can I could I mean it's a little late, but could I've add? No, probably not.
Let us just hurry, shall we?
Yeah,
Alright.
planning on doing that. Let's go.
This is-
Let's go.
Alrighty then. So,
At least with Tame, they would be staying calm.
yep. Yeah, with the tame,
And Dame is also helping.
with the tame
It only
helping
lasts
out.
for 1
I
minute.
will say you got exactly a success with the reduced DC because fucking Mama Bird and the tame on top.
Thank God.
Tame and
The
Dame.
birdies are safe. They are
Fireflies.
nestled warm.
Thank God we didn't immediately fucking kill him.
They didn't immediately
thing.
fucking kill him.
Good thing Firefly's also a Strix.
Let's go.
Strix happen to be a good thing in this situation. Anyway, Firefly's just quickly trying to get them back to the dorm.
All right, you guys get back to the door. A bit wetter than when you left, but you make it back.
Firefly's immediately running inside.
All right.
She's like flicks her wings back, probably soaking anyone behind her.
Oh no.
I hide behind Essie and Hybram.
Good you not have done that outside.
I wanted to make sure the babies were okay first.
Fair enough.
Sorry. I needed to dry my wings off quickly before it started dripping on them. She turns around and holds up the babies in their box.
I got you.
I look at Aruru and at Zeta and say, "Hey, you should probably get out of the rain."
Alright.
Sorry. They're okay though.
Zinzina just is like drawing everything off with their little magic.
Hybrim approaches you and is like, "Well, did you get them?"
Yeah.
7 of them.
7. Oh wow. Good,
Total
good.
the pub.
It was quite an uneventful affair.
I have the
I-
remaining funds on hand. Do you require to for us to give it up?
Oh shoot, you had change left over and you got 7 match. What? Fuck it, keep it. You did way more than what was expected. There, keep your extra credit.
Zen and Yidin did excellent when it comes to the negotiations.
We got them for 2 gold a pop each.
Great deal.
I
All
kept
right,
them
Root,
nice.
are these the real deal? And Anchor Root kind of was like, excuse me.
They should
Snakes
be
her way
the real
back there.
deal.
He's like, oh, yep, they look healthy and great. Good job. Good. All
Also, a
right.
little extra feed. I bought myself. And she hands over the extra little bag of corn for that so that
Alright.
they could eat. Because they're probably
Anchor
hungry when I get
Anchor
them.
Root nervously kind of like takes the bag of feed from you and is like looks back to Hybrim and he's like, all right, time for our part of the job, Root. Let's take it back to the buyer.
You want me to walk with you?
It's all good. Anchor Root's
She
real good with
recovers the
animals.
baby. She recovers the babies with her wings. I kept them dry though. I'm fine.
Yeah, Anchor Root has with her like a basket with like a blanket kind of at the ready for it and is like, it's all right. I got it. I was prepared.
It it's kind of raining out, so be careful with them, okay?
And
Goes
then
to
Essie,
carefully hand them over.
she goes over to Essie and like grabs the umbrella from her, whisks the chicks away, off to their
Firefly
final
takes
home.
him back out. Okay.
Well,
Realizing what she just did, falls on her back.
So Essie
You-
kind of gives a clap and is like, "Great job, great, wonderful, 7 of them, wow."
Firefly passed out. She's on the ground.
Oh dear, did she sprint back here? Oh my gosh.
well,
I think that's more the social anxiety than the physical exhaustion.
yes.
Just breathe, Firefly. Just breathe.
I got her.
God, I really, by the ever shifting, I really need to be working on that calm emotion spell. It might become a case of
Doesn't like
eh,
move her just gently off to the side so we're just not in the middle of the thing, and then give her a lap pillow so she's not just lying on the ground.
Microcosm of emotional disturbia.
Sorry. I.
Zen, perhaps we should take her to her room so she can have a moment to herself.
Oh, okay.
perhaps the crowds in the streets were a little bit too much for her.
Zenzen just like Princess carries this much taller person than herself.
She
Wait, how
is.
tall is she?
She's 5. She's. Where is it?
Take it
I know.
slowly, Zen.
I know I wrote it down. Where the fuck did I write it down at? Where did it go?
So
5'3", and she's old, and she weighs 140 pounds.
Yeah, this is 4'9". So yeah, she like Zenzen just carries her.
Do take
Where
it
I've seen
slowly,
this one
Zen.
before.
We don't want to stress her out a little. We don't want to stress her out more.
Miss
got it.
Essie,
I'll
do
get
we
the door.
have-
Yes.
Miss Essie, do we have more tasks today?
Let's see. Your next task is actually the Tempest Sun Mage assignment. Oh, exciting.
Could we perhaps have a short break for Firefly to recover a bit?
Of course. Your tasks are actually
we can RPG walk
scheduled.
slowly.
Their tasks are scheduled for 1 per day. Well, don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
You don't have to do it today.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Well, Aruru, I'd like to invite you for just
And let me
to
get the
grab
door.
a cup of tea with me. Zeta, you're free to come with us as well. I
She's
assume you
more
don't
on the
drink
bed than
tea,
this square.
but all the same, you're welcome.
I'm sorry. I just realized I socialed.
Not to worry.
You did
Then
a
again,
social.
Zenzen, we should
You did good.
probably leave her alone for a bit. As much as you'd like to stay with
Okay.
her, probably.
She was so cute with the baby chicks.
I
She's
know.
like a big sister or mom or something.
I hope to work on that, Aruru. I really do.
Now then, it is probably best for her if she has a moment to herself so she can contact.
Okay.
Hello, Zeta.
I'm so bad at a character.
Why?
Oh, I
most-
can't.
Go ahead.
Oh,
By the way, how do you want to split the remaining gold?
Oh, that is a good question. I do believe we have 6 left.
That it is.
Well, there are 6 of us.
Very well. I will distribute the gold equally.
And so you each get a
Very well.
gold.
Yep,
Yeah,
you each get gold.
You guys.
We
And
each
I
get
know.
Let's
gold
go.
beads.
What's
Subtract 5 from me.
I'm not even sure what kind of items I should be looking for as thaumaturge, to be honest.
Rolls.
We'll keep the gold for the firefly and like.
Yeah, I should
Her-
probably
her
be
head-
using it
her
on
head with her
scrolls,
wings.
given that I'm a scroll thaumaturge.
I think what you'd
I'm
look
okay.
for is anything that
I'm
like
okay.
increase your
I didn't
skill
mean
check,
to-
right?
Possibly.
She goes to stand up. Okay.
I thought this door's closed. Oh,
I opened it so
If
I
you
can
can
look
see
out.
through it, then it's
Oh.
open.
I opened it out of character, but it's closed
Yeah.
in character.
Oh. Like,
Stop it! Stop!
She goes to open the door.
And so,
Hello.
Hello. I just
Oh.
needed a minute.
She hands the gold that being distributed.
She
what are you doing
takes the
all right
gold.
now?
Oh, I got a gold.
Yep, since we got such a good deal and we had 6 gold left and there's 6 of us.
Mm.
Very well.
Sorry, I needed a minute to catch my breath.
It's alright. Everyone lives at their own pace.
I
In the
realized
meantime,
I realized I socialed a lot on the way back. And I
You did
realized
really good.
You
when
did a
I'm
wonderful job.
when I'm focusing on something, I'm fine. But when I'm not,
So we just gotta keep you
So we just
focused.
need to get you more babies then.
What?
well,
Well,
they're
that's a very particular way to phrase it. Let's not do
What?
that.
well, they are
Were they not babies?
dealing.
Yes.
Well, they are dealing with Firefly's anxiety. Aru and Yidin would, I guess, be going off to the dining hall for some tea. And
Yeah, I know.
Zeta, if they want to come along.
I think we could call it there, don't you guys think?
Yeah, this like we've been at it for like 3.5 hours.
We've been at it for 3.5 hours, yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Played blackjack.
Yeah, we played
What a
blackjack.
session.
Yeah. We played blackjack, we rescued some chickens.
Chimkin.
I'll make my own
Chimkin.
campaign with blackjack and chickens.
Well,
Fire-
our own
Firefly.
cocks.
You learned something about Firefly. She hyper focuses when she has a task to do.
Yep.
Okay, so she has anxiety and ADHD.
Oh. Hit me. I mean,
She
what?
just like me, for real, for real.
She just like me, for real, for real. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Also, I
Wow.
got some good silly flirting in. Let's go. Fun session.
Silly. Yep, yeah. Cool.
I'd like to
Alright.
introduce
Alright, with
myself.
that,
Oh, that was
thanks
flirting?
everyone for watching. Let's see if we got anyone cool to raid. Do we got anyone cool to raid?
Thank you for rating us. Have a good night.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks again for all the people that rated me. That was
Yeah.
pretty cool of you guys. And thanks again, Orcish Fence, Skeleton Twitch, and the Ace of
Awesome.
Ham for showing up. Great of you, and for the follows. Pretty cool. Hope to see y'all next week. And do we have a raid target? Don't think so.
I feel.
Yeah, no. All right.
I had a feeling how I play Shy People was gonna get.
Anyways, y'all have a great night. See y'all next week.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll probably stream it like a video game tomorrow. But Strike the Thousands next week. And we'll finally probably get to a place where the party will reach level 2. Wow.
That'd be
Wow.
very
Yay.
exciting.
Alright, so
Yeah.
make sure you have